Now back to Africa.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises, glory, and honor to the Most High, the owner, creator, and possessor of all things. Long live his anointed, beloved Son, the heart and minds of the faithful elect.
Long live King.
Long live the King of Kings, honor and humility. MELCHIZEDEK Ministries. You understand? I'm your brother, your servant, Malachi Maccabee. To my left, I got my Ak.
Yakanan Eliezer.
Yakanan Eliezer. Boy, see you representing today, brother.
For sure. For my brothers out there going to Memphis, you know what I'm saying, for the 3rd annual.
Hallelujah, y'all praise, glory, and honor, man. Liberated. The title is Liberated. The Liberated Sons of Yhwh'S Spirit, Part 2. How everybody doing today, man? All praises to the Most High. Thank the Most High for allowing us to gather once again. We're going to share this on social media. You know what I'm saying? You say what? Yeah, bro. I've both been up at 8. You know, yeah, how everything go. You know what I'm saying? Man's goings of the Most High. But yeah. I mean, I know y'all was thinking about, you was asking about the class. I was talking about doing that honors project. But what about Friday night too, though? You know what I'm saying? I got Friday night and Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, because I got it.
And I'm gonna show y'all. I want to show y'all how to set. I mean, everything already set up. Let me leave this. You know, everything already set up. I just gotta know the password. It's all good. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. So we can get together. I'm probably gonna come down. I need you. I'm gonna need you to come grab me. Come out here early tomorrow. Probably like around noon. All right. Yeah. About noon. Then we can come out. I can get down here. Yeah, I got a couple people I need to call too. They say need some counseling or whatever. No, Israel going through it. You know how it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shoes down, babies.
There's all type of man that's going here in St. Louis too. Like 5 people got killed. Not 3. One woman got shot in the face right there off Review. Yeah, it's going down, man.
Yeah, a lot of women.
Yeah, it's going on. Everybody doing up in the chat. You did. Shout everybody out before we get our prayer in. Gonna pray on in. You did. Let me see who all up in here. All right, Solomon McFadden. Shalom, my brother. Aisha Fresh, my sister from the north. Shalom, my sister. Yaso Eliezer. What it do, he bro? All praises to the Most High. Who else on her? Amuna Batya, my sister. Most High be with us all. Bless you exceedingly. My sister with the long name. Beef Yahudah Yashael. All praise to the Most High. This has got a long name. Hey, that's right. You royalty. RJ Yaakov, Shalom family, 4th tribe, Kanye Yahudah, the heathen slayer. My sister. No games. Y'all think Maccabee rough. Wait till you get a load of my sister. Yeah, she's serious. She's a force to be reckoned with. Tuvaya, my Ak out of Texas. Shalom, Ak, you got the axe. You and Poppy, you got the axe. Y'all know what time it is. Irish Stevens, my sister. All praises. Obadiah Ban Yahudah, my brother. Blessings to you, Ak. Judah Mack. What it do, he, bro? Judah Mack in the building.
Is that Judah Mack from KC?
Nah. All right, yeah, you going off. That's Judah Black from KC. My sister Diana, that she another heathen slayer. Amana Tez and Boot Chop, Ursh, the Oracle, all good. Poppy! My sister, what's the word? Some of y'all are already household names around here.
Right.
Y'all straight famous. All right, who else we got on here? Renee Johnson, Shalom family, Jerry Manuel, Howard Brown, my Jamaican brethren. My brother. It's going down up in this deal, man. Dang, Marcus Yisrael, my aunt. What it do, he, bro? Blessings. Yakeem Mack, the DC sniper. My brother. All right, Serafina. Dang, y'all in the building today. What's the day? Today, what, Wednesday?
You know, Wednesday night prayer meeting.
They ain't got Wednesday Bible study. Wednesday prayer meeting at church.
They used to that.
There's a prayer meeting.
Yeah, they used to that.
Ah, okay.
Church.
Yeah, good to see y'all up in here to feast on our daily bread. Mina J, my sister from Philly. I got my whole mama side of the family from out there. I need to get out there and see you, my sister. All right. That's what it do. All right, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share this on social media real quick, and then we're gonna pray on in. You feel me? And let's get it done, man. Let's feast on this word. You dig? For us to start walking in the spirit and staying there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people it's crazy, man. Talk a lot about the spirit, and you know, when it come down to the fruits of it and what we supposed to be doing, it's a temporary thing. Rather be in the spirit of one day, so we claim. Next second, they're gonna hell with you. You mattress back woman. You dang. Breach of spirit. Failed the test. Go back to the drawing board. Dang, son.
Take one step forward and 15 steps backwards, man.
Out the mud on her. Look, out the mud, watch me, man. I always call you OM Dub. Poppy got on my head the other day, though. See, I need to call you OTM. I'm like, no, it don't sound right. OTM. Out the mud, watchman. That was your original name. So, you know, instead of putting the T in there for the I put OM Dub. Out mud, watchman. It sound more better to me. So I always call you OM Dub. Salute. What's the word? Randall Dart, big truck in the house. How you feeling, brother? You know we've been praying for you, right? Matter of fact, we just sent them some petition and prayers for you later on tonight, brother. You know what I'm saying? You got the victory, y'all. Dig? Most High already guaranteed us the victory. All right? All we need to do is show up for the battle. You got the armor of the Most High. You got the weapons. You got the strategy and a promised victory.
Right.
What we doing? Looking at everything, looking at sin like you just Debo, like you said yesterday. Nigga, Debo coming. Who? Debo. Tuck your chain. Man, you won't be looking at sin like, nigga, you don't want no smoke. You dig? Yeah, you gotta be bold in the spirit, man. You gotta be. You dig? Again, not proud, but bold and confident. You can be bold, confident, and humble at the same time, man.
Yeah, there's a scripture that says, you know, don't worry about what you're going to say in that hour. It's talking about when we, you know, go in front of the judge or whatever the case may be. And it should, like, give us some type of, you know, ideal, you know, that when it's time for you to speak, you know, all you have to do is just be the, conductor of the energy that's coming through. Yeah, a willing vessel, as my brother just said. And just open your mouth and have no fear. You know what I mean? There's certain things that we all fear to ourselves. We keep it to ourselves or whatever and not. But in that moment, in that time, you know, there shouldn't be no stuttering, you know, and hold up, wait a minute type of thing.
Time's out. Yeah. Time's out. I really didn't mean this.
Yeah, you know, there shouldn't be none of that.
Hey, men don't die for what they doubt. Right. You understand? You got too many brothers and sisters that came before you to put their life on the line for it. Some of them had to go them ways. A lot of them had to go them ways. You dig? You know, think about it. People don't die for things that they doubt. It was already, look, we're going to see if you really believe this shortly. Right. Dig? When the pressure get turned up, you get to talk about times out like you a child. In elementary school, no, ain't no times out. This warfare is flaming hot. Yeah, but the beautiful thing about it is you promised the victory. That's what promise, man. You feel me? So when we gonna stand up and claim it? All right, we're gonna get in some of these scriptures today, man. Let it be known what it is. And again, we ain't here to make you comfortable. We're here to challenge you, to make you think, push you to be righteous. That's what this whole thing is about, man. It ain't about nothing else. My sister Tony Grady in the house, on my sister. All praise to the Most High. All praise. I say, y'all changed my life with that Strangers and Gentiles series. All praise. Yeah, a lot of brothers been hitting up about that, man. All right. Second Baruch. We need to go ahead and put that down too. Marcus Israel say, what's up with that? I be forgetting, bro. You got to remind me. Yeah, a few people done hit up about that, man. It's like, man, dang, I never tripped off that. I mean, it has to be considered. You understand? And on top of that, again, nothing that you read can, like, jump prophecy. The 12 tribes of Israel have to be gathered and put back on top as a power on this earth before the other nations come and subject themselves to it. As servants and slaves, handmaids, bond servants, whatever word makes it easy for you to grasp. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you. It's just what it is. Like, we are gathered first. That's what this whole Bible is about. You know what I'm saying? So all praise and glory and honor to the Most High. I'm glad you were edified and may the Most High be glorified and all. You feel me? You know, and that class, that series was actually inspired because there was a lot of hate going on amongst Israel. Who couldn't come feast and who couldn't, all that extra. And it forced me to look up certain definitions, and it just was like, oh, the bottom done dropped out there. What a rabbit hole done got deep.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Then I was reading the Pontius Pilate book and found it in there. I'm like, oh man, this is a revelation. What's going on there? Of course not.
How hot is it up in here, man?
You want to turn AC on? Turn AC on, man. Turn AC on, boy. If you're hot.
All day.
Yeah. Turn AC on.
Up in here.
Turn off, to slide the thing all the way over to cool. You dig? Drop it down to about 70 or something. It's gonna cool off quick. But say he hot. I know. I've been out bathing in the sun, boy.
I've been out slaving.
I've been outside in that deal, just man. All good.
We up in there sweating over here. They thinking that something wrong with YAHUDAHS, Eliezer. What he going through? Scriptures coming out. I'm over here sweating.
You know
what I'm saying?
Man, you be all right. Thank y'all for y'all prayers and y'all support. Our praise. All right, y'all about to pray on in. Let's go ahead and face Yahushalayim. You know what I'm saying? Face Jerusalem. Then let's get this prayer off in the Hebrew and in the English. Let's praise our Father for allowing us to come together.
Let's sing y'all brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Good to see the brothers and sisters in fellowship. You know what I'm saying? All praise and glory and honor to the Most High. All right, y'all repeat after me. Abinu. Shabbat Mayim. Yid Kadesh. Shimka. Tapo. Malkuteka. Yehase. Ratzonka. Kabat Shemayim. Cain. Ba'aretz. Etlakim. Kukenu. Tang Lanu. Hayom. Uzlak Lanu. All. Kata'enu. Kamo. Shel Sokim. Gam. Anaknu. Lakotin. Lanu. Wa'al. Tabienu. Lide. Nisayon. Ki. Im. Kotzenu. Min hara. Kilaka. Hamamlaka. Wahabura. Wahati Faret. Laome. Olamin. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty God. That's right. Let's get it in English. Our Father in heaven. Holy is your name. May your kingdom come. And your will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us. Our sins. As we also have forgiven those who sinned against us. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. And ever. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Yahu. Long live the King. Get it done. Forever live the King, baby. All praises, all glory, all honor to the Most High, owner, creator, possessor of all things. Good to see the brothers and sisters again. Back on this live. We right back at it. You feel me? Do you brothers ever sleep? No, we don't sleep. No such thing.
You sleep when you're dead.
Judah Maccabee. What's going on, Hebrew? The martial artist, Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Okay, that's right. We should rule over our oppressors. Fact. Prophecy, man. All right, I got you rock on Facebook. I'll tag you on. All right, so it is what it is. YHWH North Star. All right. That's right, my sister Tony Great. I love screaming the prayer as well. Get the spirit flowing.
Right.
The big principalities in the heavens get toppled. You know what I'm saying? That hey, we got to learn, y'all. Ty Tully, I'm gonna get at you too, Hebrew. I seen the message. It'll be tomorrow though, y'all willing. It'll be tomorrow. I'm gonna get at you, my brother. And it was somebody else that got it poppy too. It's kind of caught up today, but I'll be down at the HQ early tomorrow. So I'll be getting right at you, Hebrew. All good.
I'll tell you
from Cali, yeah. Sean Thomas, Obed brother, Sean, Shalom, Ak. Yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying. We need to get more spiritual and learn to bind these spirits that's over these heathens, it's over these other nations. You understand? Learn how to cast out devils that be on our people. You feel me? Like we can talk and get the poked out mouth all day, but ain't nobody casting out spirits, casting out demons. That's what the Messiah was doing. That's what his disciples was doing after. You did. When we gonna get into that? Right. We can just bang somebody. Brother, you ain't supposed to be doing this, brother. Well, he must be some type of stronghold of the principality on him. Cast it out. Well, that ended the conversation quick one day. Brother was trying to say certain brothers shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, all right, that's so when you gonna cast that demon out. Pray over, go lay hands on him. We got tight-lipped. Okay. You feel me? What is the work the Messiah sent us out here to do? What did he send his disciples to do? You feel me? There's a lot of things that's in there, you feel me, that we have not unlocked as a nation. You feel me? That's because a lot of us still playing church, or you don't have the faith. You don't believe it. You feel me? So, yeah, it starts with that, man. The prayer, the vibrations, and full faith. You understand? Being sober out here. Wherever you want that set apart spirit of the Most High to dwell within you. Trip off this. Even when we was in the wilderness, you had to have a shovel. You had to travel with a shovel, because if you had to take a number 2, you had to bury your dung. You know why I said you had to bury it? Because the Most High walked through the camp, and he ain't finna walk through there stepping on your dung. Right. Yeah, we always been a clean people, so that the Most High would dwell amongst us. The same thing with your body, man. It is what it is. All right, my sister Odelia in the building. Shalom. All right. So look, let's get back. We're gonna hit 1 John 3 again. I want to hit that again. 1 John 3. Let's do 1 through 10, and then I need John 5. And then let's get into some other scriptures we didn't hit yesterday. You feel me? That's right, my sister Empress TK Tribe in the building. How you and your family doing down there in the island? My sister. Send out love. I'm praying for y'all. Continue to pray for us. You feel me? Tell that little joke I got a knuckle sandwich for him. Yeah. Yeah, we are vibrational beings, though. So let's start in 1 John, the 3rd chapter. We went over it yesterday, but we got to re-hit it again. Right. Feel me? These are scriptures men duck because they're comfortable in their wickedness. All right. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
1 John chapter 3.
Yeah.
Verse 1.
Come on.
Behold, what manner of love the Abba hath bestowed upon us.
What manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us. Love is powerful. It's more powerful than hatred. And the Most High then bestowed love upon us. Right? What kind of love? Come on.
That we should be called the sons of Yah.
That we should be called the sons. So the fact that we are called the sons of the Most High, Yahweh, or Elohim, or Yahweh, you dig? That's love. You feel me? The Most High places love upon us, that we should be what? Adopted back into his family, from whence we fell. That we should be called the sons of the Most High. Go ahead,
Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Yeah, so the world don't know us, and that's why a lot of the brothers, a lot of the sisters, y'all in this walk, you feel me, and people look at you as if you're filth on the bottom of their shoe, and that's because the spirit that's in them never knew our King. You understand? What you have in your possession, you understand? This knowledge that you have, the little bit that we have, you understand? You're way more wealthier, if that's a word. You're way more wealthy. You understand? And who's the richest cat on the planet? Evelyn Rothschild. You're way more mighty than LeBron James. You understand? What you have, the world that can't see it right now, but what you have are the riches of Hamashiach, and that's what's needed to inherit the kingdom and to rule this earth. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Beloved, now are we the sons of Yah, and it does not yet appear what we shall be.
So he says, now we are the sons of the Most High. It just don't appear what we shall be. You see that? It's not evident. It has not been manifested yet. The power that you have lying dormant within inside you. the power that you have and how you're going to rule this earth. But first, you must learn to rule your flesh and rule your spirit.
Right.
You can't conquer nothing if you ain't conquered self. You are no longer a slave to your flesh or sin. You feel me? Or works of the flesh, fruits of the flesh, whatever you want to call it. You're no longer a bondservant to that. You are a liberated son of Yahweh. Yhwh'S. You are a liberated son of the Most High. You understand? Your whole mission is to rejoice and have faith and believe that what? You got the victory.
Right.
You got the victory. The world can't see it, but we know it. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
Ooh, and we're going to be like him, immortal, powerful, incorruptible, glorious. Ruling with a rod of iron. We shall be like him. All right, go ahead, Ak.
But we shall see him as he is.
We shall see him, Hamashiach, the Messiah, as he is. That's powerful, man. You mean to tell me that you're going to actually rule this? And you're going to be, what, immortal, powerful, glorious? A lot of people can't fathom that because they're still carnal.
Right.
All right? They make up all the comic book stories about us. Right? You are the salt of the earth. You the ones, your boy Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, they already know. The heathens know. You understand? That's why they went so hard. They're going to block this about your memory. Look up Henry Berry in the 1800s, right after Nat Turner had his rebellion. Henry Berry say, look, we must do everything possible to wipe out the, and I'm paraphrasing, the royalty that's inherent in them. We must do by any means necessary, blind them and wipe it out by any means necessary, because the brain or the mind has a peculiar way of correcting itself if it can touch any substance of its original history. Flat out. That's Henry Berry, and he was a United States senator. Right after Nat Turner got on his revolution, his rebellion, found out we was Israelites and got the boy. You did got a sign from the Most High in the heavens. It's like, oh, we about to go to war. Like, what you mean? You dig? That shook heathens to the core. You dig? And they hurried up and said, you know what? We must by any means block out the light that's naturally inherent in them, their royalty. Because if the mind can touch any original piece of its history, it's over. It's over. There is no coincidence that you are here at this time right now, understanding who you are. This is not a coincidence.
Right.
All right. Nehemiah, you got something? Willie Lynch. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you said, man, the mind can correct itself, because you know the mind can heal itself.
Yeah.
The body can heal itself.
That's right.
So I'm saying the only thing I do is remove the infestation, which is the Gentile culture.
Yeah.
And then you'll find yourself.
Yeah, kind
of. You
of.
already know who you are, you got to who you thought you were.
Right.
Get to that cup out.
Yeah.
So to be filled back up.
Yeah, Henry Berry, y'all, that's United States senator. Is after Nat Turner Revolution was in 1831. So this was right after that. So look up Henry Berry, United States senator, Nat Turner revolt. And something should pop up. You're gonna see his speech that he gave. All right. They know, the world know who you are. You are the sons and daughters of the living power. But it does not yet appear what we shall be. But we know, because we have faith, that when we see him, we shall be as he is. That's what frightened the powers that be. And that's what frightened even a lot of our own people, man. All right. You are a liberated or a free man. You feel me? Son of Yhwh'S, the Most High, owner, creator, and possessor of all things. You feel me? So yeah, if we know we got all this coming and we're gonna be incorruptible and glorious and immortal, we really need to check ourselves when we are tempted and we fall weak to sin. Check yourself, man.
Right.
You understand? Rebuke it. Just do exactly what the Messiah did in Matthew the 4th chapter and Luke the 4th chapter, and go immediately into prayer. You understand? Immediately into prayer. And the scriptures say, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Not casually walk away.
Mumbling on.
Yeah, no, it says he gonna run. Yeah, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Verse 3.
Yeah.
And every man that have this hope in him purify himself.
If you got that hope in you, you're purified, you're cleansed, you're sealed. You got that hope in you, knowing that when we see him, we're going to be like him. You're purified. Sure about that. And that's just based off of belief. That's how powerful your belief in faith is. Right? Your belief in faith can cleanse you, purify you. All right? You're a liberated son. All right? Of Yhwh'S. Come on now.
Even as he is pure.
Uh-huh.
Whosoever committed sin,
come on,
transgresseth also the law.
Right.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
But you still stuck in letter. We understand there are sins in the letter. You feel me? It's all in there, what you can and can't do. You dig? But what about when the Most High hollers at you and tell you to do something and you ignore him? That's still a sin. Because when the Most High talks to you, he gives you commands. He's not giving you suggestions. They're commands. You understand? Call that person. Pray for that person. Do that. All these are commands. Or law. It's coming out of his mouth. Man should not live by bread alone, but by what? Every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. That include when he whispered to you and tell you do this and it's righteous. Do it. Do it. Imagine if all of us was moving like that, man. We would be powerful out there. Right? We'll be in the exact place at the exact time the Most High needs us so a miracle can happen.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So when it says transgress the law and that sin, that ain't just talking about what's written in the Bible. Right? Abraham would have sinned if the Most High told him to get up and leave and he didn't leave. That ain't written nowhere. It's written somewhere now. But where was that written when Abraham received the call? It wasn't written. What was that written when Noah received the call? It wasn't written. What was that written when Jonah received the call? It wasn't written. The voice of the Most High came to him and they moved. Right. Jonah rebelled. You see what happened with him? You dig? And eventually had to do what? Get on over there to Nineveh and tell them what I told you to say. Yeah. You understand? Hearken to the voice of Yhwh'S. Come on, let's get it.
Yeah, you can't swipe left, you know what I'm saying, your mind's eye when the Most High is talking. You know what I mean? You can do that to whomever, you know what I'm saying, on the face of this planet. But you just can't swipe left and be like, okay, I'm going to call you back later.
No, yield your members to work righteousness, man. See, in other words, this law is spiritual. It ain't just what you read in verbatim in the scripture. When the Most High holler at you, you know it's him because he's commanding you to do something righteous. It's not him if it's saying go rob a bank or, you know, kick a dough in or sell some drugs. That ain't him. That's the tempter or the adversary doing his job. You dig? But when it's something righteous that's going to bless somebody, you understand? You need to be doing that. What do you just stop quenching the spirit? Stop holding back or limiting the Most High. We do that. You feel me? And too many times it cost us. All right, come on, let's get it.
Verse 5.
Yeah.
You know that he was manifested to take away our sins.
The Messiah was revealed to take away our sins. Not for you to continue in them. Not for you to make an excuse. To continue. You understand? To take away, should I say. Take away our crimes against his Father. Not to continue and not to get in bed. Not to get, to entertain wickedness. All right, come on, let's get it.
And in him is no sin.
In him is no sin. Come on.
Whosoever abideth in him sinneth not.
If you abide or dwell, the word abide means dwell, live with. If you abide in him, you sinneth not. Wow. Now look, those that are comfortable in darkness gonna explain this some other way that ain't even gonna make sense to you. You feel me? A lot of these scriptures are simple, man. Just take it for what it says. If you are really abiding or dwelling with Hamashiach, that the spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you, let's say you don't sin. Yeah. Is it ain't on paper? Do you believe it? That's what it says. Right? And the reason a lot of people are scared to deal with that is because they have to deal with a harsh reality. Maybe I have not been born again. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't been sealed. Feel me? I'm stuck. You feel me? I'm actually getting my rear end tore out the frame by this adversary. Every time I get tempted, I fail. Every time I get tempted, I bow a knee. Every time I get tempted, I go do it. Yeah. Yeah. Nehemiah, you got something?
Yeah, look, that's actually evaluation itself, boy. That's serious. But the whole thing is, he came to take those sin away. We just read that the seed of God be in you, then sin don't abide, right? He tell you to go and sin no more, right? Our people have got comfortable with this mindset of saying, I'm a sinner. Stop speaking it into existence. Stop saying that you are a practicer of sin.
Yeah.
Who walks around here saying, I'm a sinner? You listen, you know the wages of sin is death on this plane and the eternal.
Yeah.
Why are you claiming it?
Right.
How about claiming, like what my brother said, claim the victory from the beginning?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This was before he gathered the winds we read, before the council of angels came together, before the firmament was set, you had already been placed and set. Only thing you got to do is make sure you worthy of what he already got planned for.
Yeah.
That's your try.
Yeah. Show up for the battle.
You work.
Yeah.
I got it set.
Yeah.
The table's ready.
Yeah.
The marriage is prepared.
Woof.
The wine is ready.
Woof.
Don't blot your own name.
That's all. Let's don't knock yourself out.
Say your name already.
And listen, you thought you were nothing before you hollered at me.
Yeah.
You were nothing.
Yeah.
Go that nigga. Then you found that you was child of Elohim and you can't break your sin. You can't break away from your sinful nature to line yourself up perfectly with your Elohim. How hard is it not to have no other God? How hard is it not to take his name in vain? How hard is it to not to have no graven image? How hard is it to keep the Shabbat? How hard is it to honor your father and mother? You see what I'm saying? How hard is it not to kill? You know what I'm saying? How hard is it not to steal? How hard is it not to commit adultery? How hard is it not to bear false witness? How hard is it not to covet?
Yeah.
If you walk with that simple love my brother and love my king, man, you walk this thing out.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about you snaking me behind my back. Before we even got on camera, we just had talk, man. If I see anything going wrong with my brothers or their families, I'm standing short.
Yeah.
As if they was there.
Exactly.
How can you say that there's an error in it?
No, it's not. It's not an error.
Break your sin. You're the only one holding yourself to sin.
Yeah.
You can't blame nobody for it.
You sure can't.
And you know you're going to do it before you do it because you're going to look over your left shoulder and over your right shoulder. You're going to make sure your phone off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can
make sure the camera ain't on.
become a creeper light, huh?
You creeper like.
Yeah. Creeping knowing you're doing wrong. Huh?
You know.
Give me a witness real quick. Leviticus 19. Leviticus 19. 1 and 2.
Leviticus 19.
1 and 2. Yep. So it's the same vibration. You got in the New Testament telling you, you understand? And you got what's called the Old Testament saying the same thing, man. It's always been the calling.
Right.
You feel me? And we must fulfill it.
Is it?
Must
It's going
fulfill
to be
it.
filled.
Yeah, you got brothers that didn't fail short. We supposed to learn from their mistakes. Not say David committed adultery. That means I could do it too.
Loophole
Like you gotta stop that.
I hear it all the time.
Yeah, you gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying?
Just because they listen, you ain't called a friend of God.
Yeah. Or
Your sin makes you an enemy of God.
exactly.
You don't even repent, and then when you repent, it ain't sincere because you repeat the same act again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference why you don't get what David did. When David went off, he repented. And he never revisited that ever again.
Never again.
You never saw that man on service. And listen, get out that thing about my business. Ain't nothing you did, my brother checked on this earth. What your problem is ain't new to this earth.
Yeah.
Oh.
It sure
You ever
ain't.
just hear that, J-Dub?
Yeah, it sure ain't.
And your problem ain't new to this
Yeah,
earth.
like your problems are exclusive to you. Like ain't nobody else went through
It
that.
may be new to you.
Yeah. It ain't exclusive.
Yeah, no doubt.
You ain't nowhere near the first one going through it.
That's my challenge to y'all, man. Break from your sin nature.
That's right. That's right. And you
That's
got
it.
it. And look, you got the victory. Look, you got a promised victory. You got the armor. You got the weapons and the strategy. He gave it all to you. This is how you battle when you tempted.
Right.
You feel me? And every time you tempted, that's your enemy right there. Look, you got a promised victory, a more than a conqueror. Mortal Kombat, finish him. That's what you got. A finish him.
If you in a video game, you know that.
Yeah. Give me Leviticus 19, 1 and 2.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 1 and 2.
Yeah, y'all operate and regulate like the God you are. How about that? See, nobody want to come out with that vibrator. Oh, well, I don't know. Look, it said, even the Messiah said in John chapter 10, it is written in your law, I said, ye are gods. Or if he called them God to whom the word of God came, the scripture can't be broke. What are you talking about? You are part of the Most High's family. You dig? It's time to operate and regulate, fly high and swim deep. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Leviticus 19, verse 1.
Yeah.
And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy.
You shall be what?
Ye shall be holy.
Come on.
For I, the Elohim, your power, am holy.
You feel me? That's a commandment to be holy, right? That's a commandment. You got it to where you can look the word holy up. It should be Kodesh or Kodash, some people say. That's a commandment right there, y'all. That's Torah. That's law. You see? We are commanded to be holy. We are commanded. Why? Because he said, I'm holy. You my children, right? If I'm holy, you need to be holy. And y'all, these are not suggestions. These are not suggestions. All right. This is straight, raw, and uncut truth. The power of Israel. That's right.
Kodash.
Yeah, Kodesh. What did it say?
Sacred.
Who? What?
Sacred.
Sacred. Come on.
Holy.
Come on.
Holy one.
Holy one. Come on.
Saint.
Oh, a what?
Saint.
Man, trip off that. You feel me? That's why saints are called Kodeshim. Saints. Notice the word Kodesh is in front of it. The im at the end make it plural. All right, go ahead.
Set apart.
Set a what?
Set apart.
That means separate. What the Strong's definition say?
Oh, my apologies.
What the Strong's definition say? You dig? Set apart, separate. Yes, we're separate. You're supposed to separate the holy from the profane.
Strong definition. Kodash, sacred, ceremonial or moral.
A ceremonial or moral, something that's sacred.
As noun, Yahweh.
Oof.
By immense and angel.
By when? So we got the Most High, we got angels and Israel. Wow. Go ahead.
A saint. A sanctuary.
A saint or a sanctuary. You know that's a holy place.
Holy.
Go ahead. That's law keeping and everything. You wouldn't be up in the Most High sanctuary doing what you wanted to do.
Right.
All right. Go ahead.
Holy one. Saint.
Wow. Okay. So let's give me Leviticus 11:44. Just get a witness to it. Let's get back to 1 John 3. Same vibration. Same vibration. We supposed to become the Israel of Yod-Heh-Wah. Right? Some say Yahweh or Yahweh. Some say Yahuwah, Yehovah. I'm not here to argue pronunciation. If anybody want to argue pronunciation, just show me where the power is. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Show me the power. And then we can rock. That's as simple as that. All right, go ahead, let's get it.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 44.
Yeah.
For I am your master, your Elohim.
Come on.
You shall therefore sanctify yourselves.
You shall therefore what?
Sanctify yourselves.
You shall therefore sanctify yourselves. Sanctify, cleanse yourself. Come on.
And ye shall be holy.
And ye shall be what?
Holy.
Holy. Come on.
For I am holy.
For the Most High is holy. All right, come on.
Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Flat out. So even down to what we eat and what we take in, and how we even deal with the other creations of the Most High. Everything is set up in order dealing with him. We are commanded to be holy because why? Our Father is holy. And your Father in heaven loves you. You dig? You are a divine son or daughter. So all you're supposed to do is what? Rejoice and believe.
Right.
That's what this is about. There's no reason to fear sin. There's no reason. There's no reason to say, oh, well, you know, ain't no reason for that. He ain't gave you the spirit of fear, but of what? Power. You see? Having a form of godliness, but what? Denying the power thereof. From such what? Turn away or avoid. You see? A lot of people playing with this thing, man. All right? Stop being afraid to hold yourself to a high standard. The Most High is. He hold you to it. All right? And we supposed to be challenging each other when it come down to this. Let's get back to 1 John, the 3rd chapter. No doubt. We're supposed to be challenging each other, man. If they're you around us, we're going to challenge you.
Right.
We're going to challenge you. We're not here to make you comfortable and your wickedness and what you're dealing with. We'll pray for you over the phone. No problem for that. If we're around you, we'll lay hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Pour some oil. You did, but we're going to challenge you to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? Challenge. Israel got to challenge each other. Man, how are we ever going to become great? Like playing church. All right. Let's get back to it. 1 John, the 3rd chapter.
Verse 6.
1 John chapter 3, verse 6. What does it say, Op?
Well, I'm going to go back to 5.
Come on.
And you know that he was manifested to take away our sins.
Right.
And in him is no sin.
In him is no sin. He was revealed to take away our crimes against his Father. That's one of his missions, to take away Israel's sins. All right, or his crimes against his father. Right? Come on.
Whosoever abideth in him sinneth not.
Come on.
Whosoever sinneth have not seen him.
Man, if you out here violating and breaking the commands of the Most High, whether it's letter of the law, you dig, or denying what he tell you to do, that's not written down. That's still a command, ain't it? Yeah, it's not a suggestion. You see? So if you are breaking his law, whether it be in the letter or in the spirit, you understand? You're still sinning. You understand? And if you doing that, you ain't seen him. You know what I'm saying? You don't know him. And this is why. What the next verse say?
Neither know him. Little children.
Or you ain't seen him nor know him. See, I love the Lord. Yeah, I hear you. All right. We shall see. Come on out.
Little children.
Right.
Let no man deceive you.
Let no man deceive you. Right. Come on.
He that doeth righteousness is righteous.
He that's doing righteousness. He that's obedient, in other words, to the Most High. His command. All right. What he inspire you to do in righteousness is righteous. Right. Come on.
Even as he is righteous.
Even as who? What?
Even as he is righteous.
So he is righteous and he is holy. So you commanded to be that too.
Right.
You commanded, you're commanded to become God. That's what you commanded to become. That's what he's demanding of us. You're commanded to become the mighty one, or a mighty one. You dig? Part of the Most High's family, operating and regulating like the God you are, or the mighty one, the power. Some people get offended at that. God, okay, well, the power that you are. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
He that committed sin is of the devil.
He that committed sin, that's disobedient. You understand? Not doing what the Most High inspired you to do, not keeping his commandments that's written down in the scripture. It's of who?
Of the devil.
The devil. Flat out. That means you're his child. Child of the devil, you out here sinning, being disobedient, claiming claiming defeat. You ain't claiming victory, you claiming defeat. Come on, Knock, let's get it.
For the devil sinned from the beginning.
Right.
For this purpose, the Son of Yahweh was manifested.
For this purpose, the Son of YHWH was revealed, manifested, came in the flesh. Why?
That he might destroy the works of the devil.
Not that he may compromise with the works of the devil. Not that he may negotiate with the works of the devil. That he might destroy them. Yeah, this is war. This is not vacation. It's war. He was revealed or brought forth in the flesh that he may destroy the works of the devil. What we looking like going against his purpose? His purpose was to make us holy, to make us righteous, to make us sons of the Most High, and what? To take away our sins because he don't sin, and to destroy the works of your enemy. But you still are in servitude to your flesh or sin or the devil, your enemy, his enemy. Well, who child are you? Who child are you? All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Whosoever is born of Yahweh does not commit sin.
See, so if you born of him, meaning the seed, his seed been planted within you, right? And seeds are planted into something so fruit can blossom. All right. Fruit are byproducts of seeds. Seeds are planted. Now we talking about spiritual seed been planted in you. You understand? Of the Most High, meaning you're his child. But that says you cannot sin. Oh, yeah, come on.
For his seed remaineth in him.
Come on.
And he cannot sin.
And he cannot what?
He cannot sin.
Come on.
Because he is born of Yahweh.
He's a child of the Most High power, man. His seed remaineth in him. He can't sin. He's not the devil's child. Nick Rose, I want to talk about that, boy. Go ahead.
Can I try to explain that how I see it?
Yeah, of course.
Speaking as a man, start that first. When you come to that place where sin for the transpire, like I just said earlier, you know when sin is doing with you.
Right.
You know what it is. You know if you're trying to get on that daughter for righteousness or unrighteousness.
Right.
You know you're trying to get on that man for unrighteousness or righteousness. You know what you're trying to do. You know what it is. When you deal with that sin, right then you should be convicted. You see what I'm saying? You convict yourself, you fast that thing up out of you immediately, and you depart. Yeah,
you look. This is what it is. You rebuke it. You dig, and then you go into immediate prayer. You feel me? Knows the Messiah. Knows the Messiah. Look, knowing you got the victory. knows the Messiah fasted while he being tempted. He was fasting. He did. The devil came at him, tempting him. He pulled that sword out. He quoted the word of the Most High, right? And after 3 attempts, the enemy had to tuck his tail and flee. That's the strategy. That's the strategy. He come on right back, you dig, and you apply the same strategy. You don't have to come up with some fancy system, right? You dig, that's not written down. You already have it. You got the armor, you got the weapons, you got the strategy for war, and you got the promised victory. And not even a close victory. You got more than a conqueror victory. Yeah, embrace. Hey, look, don't deny the power. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it. Most I bless y'all for y'all support, y'all. Really appreciate it. Go ahead. Do
just one verse. We always read Deuteronomy 18. We're always talking about the prophecy of Christ.
Yeah.
About, the Most High, that power raising the prophet, right? But why nobody just go up 2 verses? Thou shalt be perfect.
Wow.
With Yahweh thy Elohim.
Yeah.
Is that a commandment?
That's a commandment.
2 verses above, and when you saw Philip and them go meet Christ, this is him. In John 1:45.
Yeah, that Moses them talking
that
about.
Moses was talking about. The prophet that was going to be raised up. Right there. So you got a direct connection from Deuteronomy 18 and 15 to John 1:45.
Yeah.
But then when Matty talking about, you have to still be in the mindset commanded to be perfect.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I like the fact that Most High holds us to a high standard. It makes sense, man.
You hold your children, your job holds you.
That's right.
You hold your woman in your car.
That's right.
You hold your bank account.
That's right.
You hold your stocks and bonds. All that shit is vanity and failure.
Yep.
Except for what you invest in the Most High.
Yeah. Real talk, bro. You look, everything you do, with Nehemiah saying, y'all, everything that you do in life, you have a high expectation of.
Right.
And then when certain people, even of people, right? So when certain people don't live up to your expectations, what you do? You be disappointed. You be let down. Like, what?
Expectation is greater than let down.
Yeah. You feel me? Now, how you can have that and hold people to that or to the flame, but the Most High can't do us like that. Oh. Nick Rose, look, we as a people better get it right, man. Right? It tell you in Revelation, the 2nd chapter and the 3rd chapter, repent or else. He told us what we was doing good at, but then look, he checked us. He said, repent before I take away your candle. Repent before I kill your children. Oh. See, he's showing you that the little good we doing ain't good enough.
Right.
It's not good enough.
Listen, don't hate God for that, because Matty also gave you fruit, if y'all paid attention. Fruit bears life. Life bears fruit, and that fruit will bear seed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if you get that seed taken from you, bro, how can you bear righteous fruit?
Yeah.
Now, if you had the seed of wickedness, and we just heard when y'all Edwards read that you are above Satan, the wicked one, then your children are fruit of that.
Yeah.
And they gonna bear that. So if you was keeping Christmas, you taught your children to keep Christmas. And they teach their children. Then someone like you that came and broke out of that, try to bring that to you, can't nobody do it.
Yeah, no doubt.
You teach your children to repeat your wickedness.
You do.
You're the fruit. You're the reason why your child gonna eternally burn.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it's amazing because trip off this, you got physical children and spiritual. Trip off all the seeds you done planted over the year and woke brothers about all them your children. If the Most High use you to wake anybody up, you understand? That you planted a seed and the increase came, the fruit came, that's a child of yours, spiritually.
Whether you planted the seed or water it,
yeah,
you guys are both the same person.
Person,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Most High gave the increase, you know what I'm saying? But you was the one that planted the seed. Like it's like the Most High get an increase in the womb of the woman. Yeah. It's the Most High that allow that baby to grow with intricate nervous systems and immune systems and brains and 5 fingers on each hand and 5 toes. Look, that he increasing. You planted the seed. You understand? You did your loin warfare, but it's the Most High that's increasing that seed that you planted. Yeah. Yeah. So you got physical children out here and spiritual. That's why he told when we was reading yesterday, be careful on how you build on this foundation. Be careful. You understand? Because everybody you out here waking up, all these seeds you scattering, guess what? In a way, you're a spiritual father to them. In a way, you actually responsible. And they are looking at you to gauge what kind of behavior, what kind of talk, what they should be doing out here, how they should carry themselves.
Right.
That's why.
Did you do?
Look, that's why being a stumbling block can cause you to get the lake of fire. That's why. All right, come on, Knock. Let's get it.
1 John chapter 3, verse 9 again.
Yeah.
Whosoever is born of Yah,
yeah,
does not commit sin.
Come on.
For a seed remaineth in him.
Yes, come on.
And he cannot sin.
Cannot sin. Come on.
Because he is born of Yahweh.
Meaning he's a child of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh. Can't sin. The seed remaineth in him. All right, come on now.
In this, the children of Yahweh are manifest. And the children of the devil.
Wow.
Whosoever does not righteousness is not of Yah. Whosoever does not righteousness is not of Yah. Neither he that loveth not his brother.
That's the whole, neither he that loveth not his brother. So now after that, it go into the love. You dig? You running around here hating your brethren. You dig? Messiah say those that do the will of my father is my family. The will of his father is to keep the commands and follow the teachings of his son. The teachings of his son. What came out of his mouth? Wow. Really? I mean, no, that's not the will. You dig?
And even those that don't have it, that's the part where Christ went and set with them and those people that didn't have it.
Yeah.
So he can do what?
Yeah.
Talk to them about the good news of him,
yeah.
Christ himself, sing with the worst of the worst.
Yeah. So
break them out.
To level,
leave them out there.
Yeah, so they can level up. You understand? So they can be, and if you was born of the spirit, he break mysteries off to you. If you was carnal or a babe, he'll give you milk in the form of a parable. But the whole thing was what? He's still speaking to you about what? The kingdom.
That came to you too.
Yeah.
Your rebellious, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's drop there because we went over there yesterday. Let's go back to John 5 real quick. John 5, give me 6 through 14, or 5 through 14. We started 5 yesterday. These two scriptures we hit yesterday, I just wanted to go back over there and set the tone, man. You have the victory. And you have the weapons, you have the armor, and you have the strategy. Don't try to add nothing else to it. Right. You feel me? Do what you see happen in the scripture. Follow the example of the Messiah when he was tempted, and you will be victorious. As long as you apply that in full faith, you'll be victorious. Nothing or no one will be able to stand against you. You dig? Now we're becoming more spiritual. Now we can bind these spirits, you understand, that's over these nations that's getting at us. Casting down principalities in the heavens. Because before anything manifests in the flesh, it starts in the heavens, the spiritual realm. Now we learning how to operate like our brothers, the angels. What are you talking about? Dang. This is what they fear. Because once you start uniting, now you start talking about spiritual things. You understand? And the mind has a peculiar way of recorrecting itself if it can touch some type of substance of its original history. Well, guess what, y'all? Your spirit is from the heavens. The body is from the earth, but your spirit is from the heavens. Your origin is really the heavens. Yeah, real thing this. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
John 5, verse 5.
Come on.
And a certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years. When Yahweh saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he saith unto him, wilt thou be made whole?
That's the first thing you need to be doing. You follow what he did. You know what I'm saying? You want to unlock the power to heal somebody, do what he did. Walk right up in all confidence, bold, looking right in his face. Will you be made whole? Right? You can't battle demons all timid and I'm unsure. And Messiah was sure of himself. He knew where he was coming from and where he was going. And he taught his disciples the same type of power, same type of knowledge. Look dude right in his face. Will you be made whole? That's how you got to be, bold in spirit, man. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water's troubled to put me into the pool.
Yeah.
But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Yahweh said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk.
See, commanded him. I said, do you feel like getting up? I ain't sure if I really can. Look him right in his face. Will you be made whole? He give his excuse or whatever, or why he can't be made whole. But he asked him right out the gate, do you have a desire to be made whole? Huh? Arise, take up your bed and walk. That's how you got to be bold in spirit, man. You feel me? Other than that, you'll never see miracles. Because you really don't believe in what you're doing. You really don't believe in the power that's lying dormant within you. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
You got to speak also too with the authority, you know what I'm saying, that you are speaking from. You know, like the Most High gave us this authority.
That's right.
You know, Christ, Yahushua told us, you know what I'm saying, in the scriptures that we would be able to do these things and more. So he's given us the authority.
Yeah.
Again, it falls on our belief. And in James it says, faith without works is dead. So if we claim to believe, then we're gonna do certain things, you know what I'm saying, which will be, you know what I'm saying, healing people, you know. Eventually once we get, you know what I'm saying, some of the dirty water that's still inside of us or whatever the case may be, once we start leveling up. But it's what how he said it, you know what I'm saying. He didn't, like how Mally was saying, he didn't come weak and soft or whatever the case may be, you know. And we all have this. We know somebody walk up to us or whatever the case may be. We can discern, you know what I'm saying, certain things just by
you reek of fear.
You feel me? You know,
yeah.
You know, and not just by our words, but by our body language too as well. You know, and so when this man, when this man seen Hamashiach walk up to him, you know, and spoke to him, you know what I mean? His body language was on point. How he spoke was on point, and just like how it was when Moses came down from the mountain speaking to Yahweh, and he was glowing. I'm not saying Christ. I'm not saying Christ was glowing at that time, but sort of speaking, he had to be glowing.
He was attached directly to the power, so therefore the power.
Oh.
You have not because you ask not.
You have to.
You have to seek.
Yeah.
Knock it shall be.
Yeah.
See, Christ already knew it. And listen, read that part on what he said to that man when he approached him.
Yeah. Wilt thou be made whole?
See? What was he asking?
Right.
You had that faith. Same thing the woman said, listen, I done tried all this money. Everything else be on my issue of blood. But she knew somewhere in her spirit, if I can just get to him, I can be made whole.
Powerful.
You hear me? Her faith, his faith. Will you be? Will you be? I can do it. But your faith is what connects you to your miracle.
Yeah.
Right.
Bigger the faith, bigger the miracles, man.
That's it. So you got, do you be the same thing with the woman? He said, man, listen, Canaanite woman, man, look, even the dog is worth. Then you be mad at her. Did he just call her a B word? Did he just call that female a dog?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, she stayed humble, huh? You know, that's hard for the woman today. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get punched in your mouth.
He didn't. Oh, no, he did. I came up for help. He called me a dog. She humbled still and said, even the dog is worthy of the crumbs.
Man, y'all look at this for will. Wilt thou be made whole?
Wilt.
Play this right here. This is G2309 in that John 5 and what is it? Right?
6.
John 5 and 6. Wilt, right? Let me turn this up for y'all.
2309. Fellow.
Okay.
Strong's G2309. Fellow.
Fellow. THELO G2309. It says apparently strengthened from the alternate form. And it says outline of biblical usage. Wilt thou be made whole, right? To will. Have in mind. Be back to that faith. Yeah, to have in mind.
Do you believe?
Intend. Do you intend to be made whole? Do you have in your mind to be made whole? To be resolved or determined. Are you determined to be made whole? Wow. To purpose. Are you purposed to be made whole? To desire. Do you desire to be made whole? To wish. Do you wish to be made whole? To love. Wouldn't you love to be made whole? Wow. To like to do a thing. Wouldn't you like to be made whole? Be fond of doing. To take delight in. Wouldn't you take delight in being made whole? Have pleasure. Wouldn't you have pleasure in being made whole?
Right.
Strong's definition. It says right here, jump down to it. It says, i.e., choose or prefer, literally or figuratively, by implication, to wish, i.e., be inclined, sometimes adverbally, gladly, and personally for the future tense, to be about to, by Hebraism, to delight in, desire, be disposed, forward, intend, list, love. Do you mean to be made whole? Please, have, rather, be, will. Have, heavenly, or will. To will, to be made whole. To purpose, to intend, to have in your mind. Right back to the faith. Do you desire? Do you have in your mind? Are you purpose to be made whole?
Or you convinced?
Are you convinced that you can be healed? That's the first thing you need to be asking. You going around about to go heal somebody.
Yes, you are.
Right?
Same thing with the lepers. He healed all the lepers. Only one came back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing what you read now.
Yeah.
You're learning this again. The whole subject matter. Yeah, the whole subject matter is this. It's on you. You got the victory. You have all the innate power in you to be fine. Same way when they give you these fake placebo drugs and you think you heal.
Yeah, sugar pill.
You willed yourself.
That's right. They done gave you a sugar pill, a placebo effect. You feel me? You got heathens out here. I'm talking about overly convinced. I mean, I'm talking about that's all they do is just trip off how the mind is powerful. Like Dr. Bruce Lipton and them. I watched some of his videos, matter of fact, the other day. And he's basically saying, I'm like, you ain't slick. You getting all this out the Bible. You feel me? This knowledge been here. You're not slick, but then like you can hear yourself because you believe it. You believe it.
You activate your body to do it.
You're fearfully and wonderfully made, man.
That's right.
You're fearfully and wonderfully made, right? Wilt thou be made whole? First thing you need to be asking. Now remember, y'all, this is spiritual warfare. You understand? Yeah, it's spiritual warfare. So as bold as you are in the streets physically, you need to be 100 times more in the spirit. What are we doing being intimidated by diseases for? For what? When you got all this power lying right here. Yeah. It's time, y'all. It's time to level up, fly high and swim deep. All right, but that's what time it is. All right, come on, Knock. Let's get it.
Verse 8. YAHUDAHS said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk.
Rise, take up your bed. Get up, take up your bed and come on. Right? And him, the way he's saying it, the way he's looking, ain't doing nothing but increasing his faith even more. Because he's like, oh, okay, I can really do.
You believe it?
Belief. Belief. Placebo people. Look, people been giving sugar pills out saying, look, this right here, take 2 of these, call me in the morning. And you be thinking it's straight chemical and it's a pill full of sugar or flour. You dig? But the fact that you believe that you're taking something that will heal you, you've been healed. You dig? Y'all look up the placebo effect. Look it up. It'll blow your mind. That lets you know modern science is just now catching up with the Bible. Just now. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Number 9, verse 9. And immediately the man was made whole.
Yeah.
And took up his bed.
Yeah.
And walked.
Yeah.
And on the same day was the Shabbat. Verse 10. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, it is the Shabbat day. It is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed.
Look at these carnal men. And we talking about Jews or Pharisees, not all, because the man that he healed was an Israelite or a Judean. So when you see the Jews that are in opposition to Messiah, you speaking of the ruling class of the Jews. You understand? The hierarchy, the religious leaders, right? Chiefly the Pharisees. And y'all know the Pharisees numbered in like 6,000. They was a fraternity that had 6,000 members. They were very influential. But guess what? They wasn't doing no miracles. You dig? Come on, Knock, let's get it.
Verse 11.
Now, how is this violating the Sabbath? How is this breaking the Sabbath day? Come on, stop it, y'all. Y'all know better than that. It's lawful to do good on the Sabbath. You understand? Meaning it's lawful to do righteous acts of the Most High on the Shabbat day. You understand? That don't mean, I ain't took my woman out in 4 weeks. I'm gonna go spend me some money on the Sabbath. No, that's not what they're saying. You dig? If you're gonna be doing some righteous work, you be doing some healing, or be doing some teaching. You understand? Or be blessing somebody. All right, come on, Oculus. You got something? Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? Also, too, because we'll get that from those the holy roller type. You know what I'm saying?
What's that mean?
To give up.
What that mean?
The holy roller type.
Yeah, I understand that.
What you just heard. Is it not lawful for you to carry your bed with the
Okay.
There was no servile work being done. He wasn't buying, selling, or trading. He wasn't leaving out of his city. You see what I'm saying? And he wasn't doing nothing for no gain or no pleasure.
Gotcha.
He was purely healed, right? And got up. There is no law. Listen, he didn't earn no wage for carrying his own business. You see what I'm talking about? He was bound. He took the thing that held them bound. He free. Show me a law that says thou shalt not be free on this.
That's what I'm saying. He's liberated. He's a liberated. He's a liberated son of Yhwh'S.
No, I see.
There's no law for what happened at that situation. Christ didn't collect no money. He didn't do no physical work. He activated on his belief.
Right.
My God gave me, I give to y'all. Power was never meant to be possessed by one. I believe that. That's me speaking as man most. I know. I get his power. You gonna get his power. Those disciples gonna have power. And then he gonna give it to them to have power over the cities that's left in that time.
Like energy.
Yeah, man, it's power, bro. And he gave that power to him freely.
Right.
Freely you get it,
so
freely you
there was no violation. If
violation.
if anything, they were saying that he violated their tradition.
That's
their little man-made tradition. Certain things like a Sabbath day's journey. What the mean a Sabbath day? Where is that in the law? These are traditions. You understand? That's all throughout the Old and New Testament.
I guarantee he was going home.
Yeah.
I guarantee that brother no nut. He was going home.
No doubt. Come on, now, let's get it.
Verse 11.
John 5:11, y'all. Let's get it.
He answered them.
Yeah.
He that made me whole, the same said unto me, take up thy bed and walk.
Yeah, Messiah didn't even want no recognition for it. That's how humble you got to be when you get out here and start doing this work for real. Be humble, man. I don't need no recognition for it. No need to go Facebook Live when somebody been healed. Don't need to go live on YouTube. You understand? Let people look. Let people know your power is real. Go and sin no more. You dig? Slide off. But you know how people gonna get. Word gonna get to traveling. Something like that happen. Word gonna get to spread. But the whole thing is for you not to take no type of credit for it.
Right.
All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Then asked they him, what man is that which saith unto thee, take up thy bed and walk?
Yeah.
And he that was healed was not who it was.
Didn't even know who it was. All right, go ahead.
For Yahweh had conveyed himself away.
Showing you that he wasn't even dressed apart. He was looking like a common Israelite. Did healed him and look, got up out of there. Incog Hebrew. All right, come on, Knock.
A multitude being in that place.
There was a lot. So this wasn't a private matter. This was done right in front of everybody. All right, go ahead, Knock.
Afterward, Yahweh findeth him in the temple.
Ooh, come on.
And said unto him, behold, thou art made whole.
Thou art made whole. You know what I'm saying? Wilt thou be made whole? He asked him. All right, now you're cured. You've been made whole, right? Go ahead.
Where you see him?
In the temple. Right. All right.
What wicked?
There's nothing. There is no.
He went straight to the service of God.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight.
Right.
Boy, I don't want to do with this new power.
Yeah.
I'm going to the church.
Yeah, I'm going to the temple.
I'm going to holler at King, Lord.
That's right.
He went to the temple.
He went to the temple. Right?
Wow.
Come on, Knock.
Sin no more. Lest a worse thing come unto thee.
Unless something worse happen unto you. Sin no more, man. Again, so we read in 1 John 3, he that is born of the Most High can't sin because his seed remaineth in him. Whoever sinneth not seen him nor known him. You dig? These are the scriptures that, you know what, a lot of people who are stuck in their darkness, who love darkness, who are comfortable in their wickedness, you understand? They duck these, right? And Nehemiah used to always say it, you understand? What did the Messiah lie to him? Did he tell him to do something he couldn't do? He told him, go and sin no more, unless something worse happened to you. You understand that so far? All right, let's get into the strategy of this warfare since we are liberated. Luke chapter 4. Yeah, Luke chapter 4. Luke chapter 4, let's read 1 through 15. Luke chapter 4, 1 through 15. Y'all getting some understanding? You like that? Ema Deborah Lee, incog Hebrew. Yeah. That incognito, incog Hebrew. You dig? It is what it is. You going, Hebrew? All right, Most High bless you. Thou divine son of the Most High. Hey, you dig? Rejoice and believe. You got the victory, y'all. You got the victory. Most High be with us all. All right. Next, we going to Luke 4. Y'all getting some understanding? Go ahead and throw a 9 up in the chat. Y'all getting some understanding. Throw a 9 up in the chat, man. All right. It's time to level up, y'all. It's time to level up. And we are going to challenge you too.
Right.
You understand?
We challenging ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. We going to do that. You dig? We already, look, y'all, we already praying together. All right. Doing Jerusalem times and all that. You dig? We fasting. We praying. You know what I'm saying? We will boldly proclaiming that we are no longer slaves to sin or slaves to our flesh or slaves to ourselves. We are commanded to master ourselves, master our flesh, and rule our spirits. Why? Because you're a liberated son of Yhwh'S. You're a liberated son. You're free. You understand? You're free. So what you tripping off of? You're a free man, but you realize you at war. But you realize what? I got the victory, though.
Got it.
I ain't tripping off whoever. I see my enemy. I got smoke for him. That's it. That's it. All right, whatever. You understand? We have to stop. You understand? Claiming defeat. Stop it. I don't know. I might have to, every once in a while. Look, like we saying yesterday, y'all better stop watching that pornography. That's something that really got a hook in Israel. Y'all better get that gone. You don't have to watch no pornography, man. You dig? And on top of that, you looking at you men, especially, you looking at another man's nakedness. You know that's off. Yeah. Spur me all that too. Like, I don't look at that part, but no, stop it. Stop it.
Right.
Stop it. It's impossible for you to look at a porno film and you ain't saw the nakedness of the man. Stop it, man. You understand? It's time to level up. You feel me? And conquer these so-called vices. And the only reason they can get the victory over you because you just get weak. You don't want to stand up and fight. You don't want to rebuke that and go into prayer mode. You don't want to do what Messiah did. See that? But it's time to do it. All right? So let's get it, man.
Luke chapter 4, verse 1.
No, I said a worldwide fast. No, I mean, we can and whenever y'all want to. That'll be powerful. No, we ain't did one yet other than like the Day of Atonement.
Yeah.
Pamela J. People still do that. Yeah, there's plenty of people in Israel watching pornos. Yeah, you feel me? That's a vice, man. It actually destroys your mind. It destroys your mind. You feel me? Real talk. And in doing that, you feel me? You're not training yourself to resist any type of temptation because let a woman walk past you that look just like one of those porn stars. Huh? You know how the Negro get on his good foot. You know what I'm saying? Make himself go in that store over there. Now, man, see that old woman, I'm about to go in the store. She look just like so-and-so. Huh? Yeah, all right. All right, let's get it out.
Luke chapter 4, verse 1.
Luke 4 and 1. This is the strategy for your warfare. All right? We know that he that is born of the Most High can't sin, right? But that don't mean you're not going to be tempted. Yes, you're going to be tempted. You understand? But we're going to go over the weapons today, the armor, and the strategy. And the victory that you've been promised. So at this point, after this lesson, what excuse do you have? None. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. You fall because you want to fall. All right, come on, Knock. Let's get it.
And Yahushua, being full of the Holy Ghost, returned from Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness.
Yeah.
Being 40 days tempted of the devil. And in those days he did eat nothing.
Right.
And when they were ended, he afterward hungered.
So he fasted, man, 40 days. Moses, Elijah, these great men in the scriptures, there's something significant about that 40. That 40 is spiritual, the 40 is powerful. That's a whole nother topic, getting the numbers and all that. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
And the devil said unto him, if thou be the bond of Yahweh.
If you be the son of Yhwh'S, this is what the devil, he's being tempted. He's fasting, but he's being tempted by the chief adversary. You see? All right, so when you being tempted, apply this strategy right here. All right, we already got it laid out for us. There's no reason for you to try to come up with your own formula, try to come up with your own program. Follow the blueprint. Okay, come on, Knock.
command the stone that it be made bread.
Command the stone that it be made bread. This is what the tempter is saying to him. You dig? You hungry, right? Now, if he had did that, he'd have been taking orders from who?
The devil.
The devil. That's why he couldn't do that. You dig? All right, come on, Ak.
And Yahushua answered him, saying, it is written.
It is what?
It is written.
Why is he quoting what's written? Because when we get into the weapons that you have, the word of the Most High is a double-edged sword. So the adversary attack, he come tempting you. You're supposed to quote, you're supposed to pull out the spiritual sword. You understand? And reply. Regardless if you got a physical Bible or you just going to call the word to memory. That's usually what you're going to have to do. Call it to memory. Now get behind me. It's written. All right. It is written. Go ahead.
That man shall not live by bread alone.
Man should not live by what?
Bread alone.
Come on.
But by every word of Yahweh.
Uh-huh.
And the devil.
And also but by every word of Yahweh. First slice. You feel me? First slice he cut the devil with. That word. That's right there in Deuteronomy 8:3. Man can't live off bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yhwh'S. That including the inspiration he give you to do something righteous. All right, come on, Ak, let's get it.
And the devil, taking him up into a high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee.
All this what?
All this power will I give thee.
All this power will I give thee. So he showed him all the kingdoms of the earth, including this one. You understand? That show you that the rulers of this earth are in league with the enemy. Right? Nobody gained power in this earth. Well, whoever you talking about ruling over whatever section of the earth, they all got it from the devil. You understand? Because this is his dominion right now. Right? And the devil was allowed to do that. He gets his orders from the Most High. He's allowed because of sinning. All right? Come on, Ak.
All this power will I give thee, and the glory of them. For that is delivered unto me.
Come on.
And to whomsoever I give it.
Right. Who to the other word will again. Whosoever I desire, whoever I purpose, I give it. It's been delivered unto me. Right. So first he tempted them with hunger. Then he tempted them with what? Power. Oh, wait. All right, come on.
If thou therefore will worship me.
If you will worship me, bow to me, worship me. Come on.
All shall be thine.
Come on.
And Yahushua answered and said unto him, get thee behind me, Satan.
See, today people will take that deal. Kanye West and them tell you, I sold my soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal, but it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. DMX told you back in the day, I sold my soul to the devil. Snoop Dogg told you, murder was the case that they gave me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tell you about how they didn't took the deal, right? But the Messiah say, get thee hence. He ordered this unclean spirit what? Behind him. You have the same power. When you tempted, order that spirit behind, order the tempter behind you. Get behind me. Get thee hence. Go over there.
Right.
You got that power. You see? Come on.
For it is written, thou shalt worship the master, thy Elohim, and him only shalt thou serve.
So slice two. Devil just got slapped up and sliced twice. Right? He come tempting you. Israelites, all you got to do is what? Apply the same strategy. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And you're guaranteed the victory. How about that? All right, come on, Knock. Let's get it.
Verse 9.
Yeah.
And he brought him to Jerusalem and set him on a pinnacle of the temple.
Come on.
And said unto him, if thou be the bond of Yahweh, cast thyself down from hence.
Now, trip off that. Now he tempted him with what? Suicide, depression. So we got hunger, we got power, and we got suicide. Now here he come twisting scriptures. Go ahead.
For it is written, he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee. And in their hands they shall bear thee up.
That's where everybody get the devil knows scriptures too. Well, that means you need to know them even better. Here he come twisting scriptures though. Go ahead.
Least at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Read that verse again.
I'm going to go back to 10. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee. And in their hands they shall bear thee up, Lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Yeah, that's Psalms 91. He come trying to quote. Now he tried to quote some scripture too, because he just got cut twice. Right? So here he come, his last shot. He tried to quote him some scripture, right? Go ahead.
And Yahweh answering said unto him, it is said.
It is what?
It is said.
Come on.
Thou shalt not tempt the Most High thy God.
That's Deuteronomy 6 and 13. You see? We're not supposed to be tempting the Most High. You see? So he tempted him with hunger, power, and suicide, which comes from depression, another demon, another stronghold. So he quoted the scripture. He pulled the word out. This is the same strategy you use when you're being tempted. And let's see the outcome of this battle. Come on.
And when the devil had ended all the temptation, he departed from him for a season.
Only for a season, because your enemy don't sleep. You dig? So you're going to be tempted again, because this is war. You see? But as long as you apply the strategy and pick up your weapons, guess what? You got the victory. In full faith, you got the victory. All right? Read on down to 15, I believe it is.
And Yahweh shall return in power of the Spirit into Galilee. And there went out a fame of him through all the regions round about.
Notice after the baptism, the fasting, the temptation, the spiritual warfare, and he was victorious, now he got power. You see? See, now you have power. He returned in power. See? So there's the blueprint right there. It was baptism in the water. He got anointed from on high. Most High vouched for him from heaven. He was drove into the wilderness. He fasted 40 days. Baptism, anointing, fasting. Right? He came out victorious because he applied the strategy and used the weapons that's been here. And guess what? Then he returned in power. Right? When you going to unlock your power, Zion? When? It's right here. It's been here the whole time. When you going to unlock your power? All right, go ahead, Doc.
Verse 15. And he taught in their synagogues, being glorified of all.
That's it for that. You see? So we see that. Give me Hebrews 4 and 12 real quick. Hebrews 4 and 12. And a witness to that Luke 4, y'all, is Matthew 4. Same story. Same exact story. You got the strategy laid out in front of you. All right? It's time for us to act like and regulate like we are the sons of the living power, man. You feel me? You have the victory. Show up for the battle. That's what this is about. All right? Come on, Hebrew.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12.
Yeah.
For the word of Yahweh is quick.
It's quick, meaning it makes alive. You feel me? Quickening means to make alive. It's quick. Go ahead.
And powerful. And sharper than any two-edged sword.
Sharper than any two-edged sword. This word of the Most High. You dig? Whether you talking about the physical scriptures or the word made flesh, the Messiah, or the word the Most High delivered you to do. Right? All of it's his word. You understand? It's quick. It makes alive. And it's what? Weak? No. Powerful. This is your weapon. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
That's how sharp the word of the Most High is. It would divide soul and spirit. Both of those are intertwined, but it would divide it. All right, go ahead, Doc.
And of the joints and marrow.
Dang, from the joints, take the joints or the bones and divide that from the marrow with inside the bone. Wow, there ain't a weapon on this earth that can get down like this. Come on, Doc.
And is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
So it divides soul from spirit, bone from marrow, and it is a discerner of your thoughts and the intentions of your mind. That's a powerful weapon. Why you ain't using it? Why you not using it? Well, Ephesians 6 next. Give me Ephesians 6, 10 through 20. Let's identify the armor and some more weapons. Yeah. You got the strategy. We just read in Luke 4. You got the weapons. We just read one weapon in Hebrews 4. You got the armor. We're going to Ephesians 6 to get the armor and more weapons. And then we're going to get the promise. You see? Yeah, y'all, this is warfare, man. All right? This is warfare. And the beautiful thing about the Most High already prepped us for it. What you have to do is just accept your calling. You feel me? Get them temples clean, man. Get them temples clean. Fast more, pray more. You understand? Time to be eating more healthy as well. You want that power, the essence of the Most High to dwell within your mentals and within your body. Well, guess what? There's a lot of sacrificing that you got to do. You understand? You've been Babylonianized. Everything's backwards. Everything's backwards. You do everything backwards. You understand? And to this day, a lot of our people are slaves to their stomachs. You're a slave to it. You don't never sit up and bang for a few days and say, I ain't eating nothing or drinking nothing. I'm good. People be looking at you like, man, this nigga bro was crazy. You sure you don't want nothing, brother? I'll buy you something. No, I don't need nothing. I'm cool. Okay. I got food. I'm good though. You feel me? And now you're training yourself to resist temptation, to resist the devil. Because guess what? If you can deny yourself desires or passions such as food and water, dang, what else can you deny when you're tempted?
You can deny lying.
Yeah.
You can deny looking at your brother's wife.
Yep. Adultery, lusting.
You can deny, you know what I'm saying, grabbing that jar of Vaseline and touching on yourself.
That too. That's major in Israel, man. I mean, you sitting there like it ain't true, but a lot of these brothers, man, a lot of these men and women suffer from that. That's a stronghold that's on them. Majorly. That's why he said if your right eye offends you, pluck it out. Right hand offends you, cut it off. Not literally, y'all. Don't go plucking your eyes out and cutting your hands off. It's saying that whatever you got going on that's hindering you from the kingdom, you need to be prepared to cut that out of your life.
Right.
That's what it's going into.
The fasting thing is more than just the food and the water thing.
No doubt.
That's a denying of self.
It is.
If you deny yourself, you remove the very element that activates your sin. Paul told you in Romans 7, my battle is with my spirit and my flesh.
That's right.
If I deny my flesh, I practice through physical fasting of denying myself, then I remove the element that's tempting. I remove the temptating element.
Yeah.
So I remove my carnal attractions to things.
No doubt.
So if I ain't attracted to it, I won't stumble over. So if I got in my spirit that I ain't about that trying to cheat on my man's, with his wife, and I fast and pray, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that like diligently. Then even when she present herself, I could be like Joseph was, but it's not even meant for me to bother with you. You know what I'm saying? And move on. You know what I'm saying? If I've been met to deal with stealing something, well, you know what? I ain't had money all this time, and the Lord always made a way. I don't need that either.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, that fast also plays even larger.
It does, bro. It trains you.
It
trains you to deny self. And then when you're training that to deny self, you're training to rule self.
So self can never take charge.
God say, I remember, bro say, Kabadia 314 say, I remember when I was with GMS a minute ago, them Negroes was teaching porn was cool. Laughing my, I know. Yeah, them ragtag Negroes is off, man. They teach we gonna be raping little girls in the kingdom too. That's that stuff is off, man. And that's off. You dig? And if you look up the when they say in Revelations, no whoremonger or something like that, I think it's called in the kingdom. If you look that word up for me, if you can, Nick. The word there is porne or pornos. That's where you get pornography from, man. You understand? No, watching that is evil. And you a man looking at another man.
Right.
Stop it, man.
So that's in Revelations 15. And the word is whoremongers, which is G4205. G4205, and it's pornos.
And it's pornos. The word when they say no whoremonger, it's talking about pornography, man. Porno, that's where they get it from. You dig? It's unlawful sexual activity when you done talking, man. You dig? And when you watching that, you are not thinking about no marriage. You got your wife. No, you looking at that woman as a piece of meat.
That's it.
You understand?
To get your rocks on.
Come on, man. Stop it. That's off. We are not supposed to be looking at that.
Next you will be sexing your wife with that girl.
Yeah, with that girl in your mind, and on top of that, you gonna be frequenting the strip club more often. You dig? You supposed to be staying away from all that. You understand? That's the old man. Come on, you going to the strip club to get some chicken.
Why y'all keep killing? Why you going up for the menu?
Sister Kambula, testimony Tuesday. Shalom, Imam. No doubt, no doubt. All right, let's get this prayer in real quick, and then we're gonna read Ephesians 6. All right, let's get this prayer in real quick. We're gonna read Ephesians 6, man. I pray y'all get some understanding so far. We got a few more scriptures we're gonna go over. And a lot of these scriptures in what's called the New Testament is teaching us about ruling our spirits and ruling our flesh. Us walking in the spirit. Israel never fulfilled or became those nations of kings and priests.
There was Israel by flesh,
yeah,
not by spirit.
There was Israel by flesh and not by spirit, man. We must fulfill that. You understand? So that we can be called the sons of the Most High, sons of Elohim. Yeah, sons of Elohim. Yeah.
That's what he told the women at the well. The day is coming where they're going to be worshiping me or worship him in spirit and in truth.
And in truth.
It say it's flesh and spirit.
No.
You got it not flesh. You can see those scriptures come out and make most sense.
Exactly. Per hour, y'all. First hour over in Jerusalem. If you was living in Israel, it's 6:01 a.m. over there. You be just getting up, getting your day started. So of course you be doing what? Praying to the Most High. All right. So let's get it done. Abinu. Shabbat Shemayim. Yid Kadesh. Shimka. Tabo. Malkuteka. Yase. Ratzonka. Kabat Shemayim. Cain. Ba'aret. Etlakem. Kukenu. Tain Lanu. Hayom. Uslak Lanu. All. Kataenu. Kamo. Shel Sokim. Gam. Anaknu. Lakotim. Lanu. Wa'al. Tabienu. Lide. Nisayon. Ki. In. Kotsenu. Min Hara. Ki Laka. Hamam Laka. Wahag Burak. Wahati Faret. Laome. Olamin. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. That's right. Let's get it in English. Our Father in heaven. Holy is your name. May your kingdom come. And your will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our sins. As we also have forgiven those who sinned against us. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. And ever. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. That's right. The name is only begotten Son, Yahoo. Long live the King. Long live the King. All right, next y'all, we're going to, okay, Most High be with you, Hebrew. Bless.
Shalom, worldwide.
Nehemiah says, Shalom, family. Shalom. All right, bro, be safe. I'm going to give it y'all tomorrow, too, though.
I see you by the new mission before.
Yeah, y'all willing. All right. Shalom, All right, all praise, our glory, our honor. Yahoo, that's right. All right, y'all, we about to go look at, we done looked at the strategy to defeating the adversary when we attempt it. All right, Luke the 4th chapter, we just do what the Messiah did. No matter what you tempted with, apply the strategy. You don't have to do an extra. You understand? Rebuke the devil, quote some scriptures, and go into prayer mode. You dig? And he will flee from you. All right. After that, we identify one of the weapons, which is a sword. All right, which is his word. All right. Next, we about to get into some more weapons and the armor that you must put on. Because again, y'all, this is war. This is war, man. I mean, get it out your mind that this is a vacation. It's not. It's not. All right. So being that he tell you if you abide in him, you can't sin. It ain't like he left you out here defenseless. Right. He ain't saying it ain't a war. He ain't saying you're not going to be tempted. He's saying you have the victory. You're liberated. You're not in bondage to sin anymore. You're not in bondage to the devil. You're not in bondage to your lower self or the flesh. You're not. You are a liberated son of Yhwh'S. right? All you got to do is follow the flawless example of his son that we read about, and you have the victory.
That's right.
All right? Believe that, know it. You understand? Believe that, know that. And look, we here for y'all. We love y'all. We here to serve y'all. You understand? So we got to be on the phone and lift up prayers and do whatever. That's what just has to happen. You understand? But we here to build our people, not to talk bad about them because you slipped up. We're here to build you up and encourage you. You understand? And keep going. You understand? That's what we're here for. All right. Let's get Ephesians 6. Start around verse 10.
Ephesians 6, verse 10.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that some of y'all are not in position, you know, that we are in. To whereas you can go a whole week, you know what I mean, without having to deal with a heathen, you know, out here, you know, because there's so many of us out here, you know. I don't have no friends that's outside the truth. Plain and simple, I don't. Yeah. I just don't deal with them. It just feels different, you know what I'm saying? So my family out here, you know what I mean, they help us, they help me, we help each other.
No doubt.
You know, we be around each other so much that we can see certain things on our brothers and sisters that they might be going through something, and we might be encouraged to say something to that brother or to that sister, you know what I mean? And we help each other, you know, it's that energy, it vibrates, you know what I'm saying, amongst all of us around here. And it's a joyous thing, you know what I'm saying, to know that if he's watching my back and I'm watching his, you know what I'm saying, we're standing strong together, you know, and we're building each other up. We're in a fight, you know what I'm saying, I got his back, he got mine. You know, shouts out to Yhwh'S when we was at that at the gas station, you know, when I first came out here battling some Christians and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful thing. But I said all that to say this, you know, I understand, well, I kind of understand how it might be for some of y'all that are battling alone. And what Mally was just saying, you know what I mean? You guys might be alone physically, but you're not alone spiritually.
You're not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're here, you know what I'm saying, to help y'all. Call up to the service line and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And just talk, you know, and receive, you know what I'm saying, some good advice, you know what I mean, or we'll just listen.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Y'all email Poppy, she the executive secretary, and you know what I'm saying, she sent it right to me. All right, I got some more I got to get in touch with today. I talked to a few today. The more y'all willing, talk to with the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we here to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? We here to build up a righteous army, spiritual revolution, spiritual soldiers and warriors of the Most High. You feel me?
Right.
We not here to like to downplay you or talk crazy about you or none of that. You know what I'm saying? We here to help you because we love y'all. We love our family. Period. End of story. You feel me? Shalom, Hebrew. What's the word? All praises. Folk tribe in the building, Hebrew. All right, y'all. So we in Ephesians 6. All right. It is what it is, y'all. We actually we do this. It's just what it is. And we here to help build up and repair the breaches and raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. That's what we're here to do. Not, oh, look at you, you messed up, and hold it over your head for 5 years and then bring it back out. That's evil, man. You understand? Well, you ain't what no counsel going on about it. We ain't talk about it. You understand? We ain't help the brother learn so he could be like, you know what, next time I go through that, boy, I'm taking the devil head. You understand? Like David looked at Goliath and say, you don't know what's power in Israel today. David wasn't all timid, like I just a weak man. Look how tall he is and how big he is. And he got 12 fingers and 12 toes. And he almost 10 feet and I'm 5'2". Nah, in his mind, he like, look, I done killed lions and birds, and this uncircumcised heathen shall be the same. Right. And when I'm done, I'm cutting your head off with your sword. You supposed to approach that battle with sin like David approached Goliath. Full faith. You understand? Most High with me. Can't nothing stand against me. That's how you supposed to be. Proclaim the victory. Right? What great fighter get in the ring expect to lose? Nah, in your mind, you like, look, I'm winning. Huh? It's just what it is, all right? So y'all proclaim the victory. All right? We coming, Dread Chapman, in due season, bro. In due season, man. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Ephesians 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High.
Be what?
Be strong in the Most
He
High.
letting it be known, man. Be strong in the Most High. Be strong in the Almighty, man. Not weak. Be confident and bold in this spiritual warfare. Right? There's no reason for you to be intimidated by any disease or any dark spirit. You got power over that. You understand? Just like anybody you done whoop the brakes off of physically in life. If he walked through this door right now, you'd be like, he gonna get it again if he trip.
Right.
Not like you said yesterday, Debo coming. Who? Debo. Tuck your chain. No. You don't. The devil don't get treated like Debo.
No.
And until Craig whooped him at the end. But is that because the devil around? We ain't got. Dang, tuck your chain up. Stop talking about righteousness, man. He might get mad, man. We don't care nothing, man. We don't care nothing about you. You are enemy.
Right.
You feel me? You come over here tripping, you gonna get cut. That's how we gotta be out. That's how we gotta be. All right, come on, Hebrew.
And in the power of his might.
So be strong in the Most High and in the power of his might. This truth is power, y'all. It's love. It's powerful. It's liberating. You understand? There's no reason to be afraid. Not one. Not one. All right, come on, Doc.
And it's powerful enough to change brothers that you seeing right now from some. I know I was a wicked person.
Yeah, you can speak French. We
was wicked.
French.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, all everybody up in here was wicked prior to this truth, and the power was so strong where it snatched you up by your collar and turned you around, and it changed the thoughts that was in your mind to where as you think about certain things that you used to do, you should have like you should be gagging in the back of your mouth, wanting to vomit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain things that you used to do, it should be detestable to even think about. You know what I mean? That's how powerful the Most High is. Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yah, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
You see, wiles are tricks. Wild. Matter of fact, look at wiles up so we can get the exact definition. But it's a slick williness. You have to put on the armor of the Most High, whole armor, not part armor, whole armor, that you may be able to stand against the tricks of the adversary, because your adversary is crafty. You dealing with that old serpent from the beginning. That's what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But that just because he been a trickster from the beginning don't mean he can't be defeated. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no power over you. You dig? You ain't in bondage to him. You ain't in bondage to your flesh, sin. Nothing. You're not. You understand? The quicker we realize that and understand that we've been freed. We've been freed off the plantation, boss. We've been liberated. You dig? To what the Messiah did, we've been liberated, man. Later for all that, you proclaim the victory, right? Apply the strategy he used in Luke the 4th chapter and Matthew the 4th chapter. You understand? Use the weapons in Hebrews 4 and Ephesians 6. You dig? And know that you are more than a conqueror.
Right.
More than it. So that only means it's going to be a close win. You're going to finish him. And then he could be, man, because he's a spirit, he tuck his tail and flee. But he be right back because it's a war. It ain't over. Most High called you to be a soldier, not to play volleyball. You understand? And play with your toes on the beach. This is not vacation. You understand? This is war. The quicker we realize that, the better off we be. Look at the Matrix. Morpheus told them, look, this is war. You understand? There were Morpheus, we can die. He said, true. But why would that be any different than any other day?
Right.
Why would that be any different than any other day? The quicker we realize this is warfare, the better off we be. And you just accept it for what it is and embrace it. You feel me? And wage a righteous warfare. And if you're doing that, the power that's in you is greater than he that's in the world. All right? Come on, Doc, let's get it.
This is wiles of the devil. It's method deal. And it's G3179. Cunning arts.
Cunning arts. Crafty. Come on.
Deceit.
Deceits. The wild. Put on the whole armor. You feel me? So you can stand against the deception of the devil. Go ahead.
Crafty.
Wow.
Trickery.
Trickery, the tricks of the devil.
And Strong's, it says lie in wait or wow.
You see? So the tricks or the deception of the devil, man. You have to put on the whole armor, not the part armor. The whole armor. So we about to read about the entire armor that you have. Because soldiers have armor, don't they? Feel me? Look at any elite U.S. soldier. He over there in Baghdad in Afghanistan fighting. He armored up. Head covered, chest covered, knees covered, feet covered. You know what I'm saying? Elbows, got the weapons on them. You know what I'm saying? Got his comms on them. You understand? Got logistics and strategy and all that. Yeah. Yeah, because you know you fighting an enemy. See, you got to stop thinking of the devil as your friend. That's the problem. Your buddy, old pal, you know he ain't no earthly good or spiritually good. He don't mean you no good. His job is to tempt you to get you off track of righteousness. Yeah. Come on, Knock, let's get it.
Ephesians 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
See, so again, this is not a fleshly war. It manifests in the flesh. It did. It's strictly spiritual, but it manifests in the flesh. It did. So we got to understand, all right, once we understand that we in a spiritual war and that all these nations have principalities, you understand principalities and archon, right? Or angels with certain types of rank and authority over them. You dig? And then we got the Most High and his chief archangel over us, Michael. You understand? And we got to say, oh, this is a spiritual war. All right. Gabriel one of them too. Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, Raphael.
Michael's the prince over us.
Yeah. It stands for the prince that's standing for the people. Daniel the 12th chapter, Daniel chapter 10, 13 on down. Yeah. Yeah. You dig? And one time Daniel's prayers was delayed because Michael was in the spiritual realm banging against the principality or the archon of Greece and Persia.
And Gabriel went to assist him.
Yeah, and then he had to come, and then he finally delivered the message to him. Bang, here you go, Daniel. Well, I would have been here sooner, but we was warring in the heavens. That's Daniel the 10th chapter, verse 12 on down, right? And he gonna tell him like, look, I would have been here sooner, but for 3 weeks we were held up, waging war in the spirit against the principality of the archon that's over Persia, and after that we got to go bang with the Greeks. Archon is over them. So these Edomites or whoever you got that's getting at us in this captivity, they actually have archons, principalities, spirits that's over them. What we need to learn to do is bind them and to cast them down. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, right? That's what we need to be doing. Feel me? Healing our people, you know what I'm saying? Casting demons off them. When it comes to these other nations, our war needs to start in the spirit with them. You dig? And once we collectively learn to do that, the Most High start hitting tops immediately. Because the angels were made actually to be your servants, to serve you. Thanks, to serve you. Okay, you got command over? You know, you got command. Hey, do this, do that. See? Now we talking about being a threat for real. You dig? And that's really gonna make the heathens, you know, watch us even closer. So what? You better not trip. You dig? You better not trip, because look, we can petition them heavens collectively. You dig? Heads will get hit tonight. Dang, for real? Yeah.
And the 2 witnesses that's going to be in Israel, they're going to, you know what I'm saying, be doing that too, displaying that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna be shutting up the heavens so it don't rain. You know, and that's a whole, you know, another topic about who the 2 witnesses are. But the fact is, when you read in Revelation 11, they got spiritual power. Yeah. They got power to speak, burn up the enemies all about, shut up the heavens so it don't rain. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual power. Elijah in the scripture, right? Elijah prayed and it didn't rain for 3.5 years, right? And the same Elijah that called fire out of heaven. Yeah, that Elijah. Yeah, bro. I'm saying you have that same power, right? You got the same power, and the Messiah said, we gonna do greater. So that's why it's time to transition from this old fleshly Israelite thing to the spiritual Israelite. Right, someone that has power in the heavens as well, right, and that will manifest in the earth. That's what time it is. You dig? Other than that, you ain't gonna do nothing but waste your hot breath when the next time one of our people get killed by the cops, and just say no justice, no peace. Or why we ain't got them archons over them? You dig? And put our head busters on theirs. Put our hitters on them. You see what I'm saying? You got that power. It's just the knowledge of it. You feel me? You've been programmed on how to pray. You've been programmed to, just to pray certain ways. Like, oh, please bless the clan. No, we need to be praying that the powers and principalities that's over us, that stand for Israel, under the Most High and His Son. You understand? Go to war for us. You see? And what we do in the flesh, make sure we within this protective hedge of the Most High by being obedient. And then they'll war for us. They're not about to war for us while we got to order. You understand? And being disobedient. But once you're obedient and you constantly praying and petitioning, right? And we got a protective hedge around us. We call on all these different attributes of the Most High. Man, it ain't nothing in this existence that can stand against us. Yeah, that's the true power. The fact they letting you get guns now in the open carry. Missouri's an open carry state now. Everybody walking around with guns out. Like, bro, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. The true power is in getting the true war starts in the spirit. So the true power relies in petitioning the heavens and getting archons and principalities drop there. And watch that manifest amongst your enemies. They drop like bowling pins. Yeah. All right, Hebrew, let's get it.
Ephesians 6, verse 12 again. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Spiritual wickedness in high places. That's where the war is at. It manifests in the flesh. You read in the book of the Maccabees, they was warring in heaven while they was banging with the Greeks. Yeah, book of Josephus talk about it too. Before the fall of Jerusalem, it was chariots and banging going on up in the clouds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We want them to bang for us, right? And for us to be successful, we must play our part and be obedient to the word. Whether that's the word that's in the letter or when the Most High inspire you to do something, He speak to you and tell you to do something. It's righteous. Do it. Execute. That's what angels do. Angels ain't got to wait to see something written. Most times they go over there and do that. Out of here. Finna go do it. No questions asked. All right. Come on, Doc. Let's get it.
Verse 13.
Yeah, that's Psalm 109. Go hard, Doc. Come on.
Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
Yeah.
And having done all, to stand.
Yeah, so we can't act like every day is just going to be sunny. And you feel me? The evil days. We already going through them. But you must be protected. Take on the whole armor, man. You feel me? Stop shortcutting the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Truly dedicate your mind and your body to doing His cause. All right? That's what ninjas do. Whoever they leader, they sensei or whatever he say, whatever they master say, they execute. They're highly dedicated and disciplined. You feel me? Why we ain't the same in the spirit with the Most High power? And He's the power over all powers. He's shortcutting them, man. All right, come on, now let's get it.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth.
Have your loins girt about with truth. You understand? You got the physical loins or the loins of your mind. You understand? Girt about with truth, right? Go ahead.
And having on the breastplate of righteousness.
You got the high priest had on breastplate. He had his loins girded about. You look on the back there, girdle around his loins, I say. Girdle around his goins, girdle around his loins. You feel me? Got a breastplate on, right? With the Urim and Thummim. Feel me? With the different stones in there for the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. He's the Most High's priest. He had to be girded up. Come on, now.
And having on the breastplate of righteousness.
Come on.
And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Meaning wherever you go, you prepared to preach the gospel, preach the truth. Wherever you going at. All right. Come on, now.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
So you got another weapon. It's called faith, but it's compared to a shield. So somebody shooting arrows at you or whatever, you can block it with the shield. Somebody swinging at you with a sword, you can block it. Bow. Right? Your faith, your belief, you understand, is compared to a shield so you can quench all the fiery darts of the adversary. Your belief, the bigger the faith, the bigger the miracles. Y'all, we going over strategy in spiritual warfare, weaponry, all of it. And you have it. All right, go ahead.
And take the helmet of salvation.
The helmet of salvation. The high priest got that turban on his head. Now, look, that gold piece around the turban, guess what it say on there? It say, Kodesh La Yod-Heh-Wahed. Holiness to Yahweh. Holiness to Yahweh. The helmet of what?
And take the helmet of salvation.
Yeah, come on.
And the sword of the Spirit.
Which is what?
Which is the word of Yah.
Now, the word of the Most High, right? Whether it be in the book you got, right? Or the Messiah made flesh. Or when the Most High speak to you to do something righteous. That's his word, right? And that's compared to a sword. We got sword. We got shield. We got breastplates. We got helmets of salvation. You armored up to get it to Hashatan, the devil. You straight armored up around here. All right? You got the strategy on how to defeat them. You got the weapons and the armor and the promised victory. All you got to do is show up and bang. So whatever you going through, you feel me, ain't got no power over you. Right? You just got to want to, rebuke that temptation when it comes. Unless you like getting slapped up. Thank you, sir, may I have another? Thank you, sir, may I have another? That's what happened when you fall to temptation every time you come around. You weak. You saying somebody can come in here and steal you in your jaw. And all you going to do is say, thank you, sir, may I have another? See, you look weak in the spirit getting down like that. Wow, and why would you even allow that knowing you got weapons, you got strategy, and you got a promised victory? We got to stop being so weak in spirit, man. Stop making excuses for ourselves, right? All right, you want to say something?
No.
All right, come on, let's get it.
Verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance, and supplication for all saints.
Moses said praying. Prayer is a weapon. All right? We got swords, we got shields, we got breastplates, we got prayer. The shield is, your faith is symbolic for a shield to protect you. Right? The word is symbolic for a sword so you can get at the adversary.
Right.
Right? Then you got prayer, supplication, meaning you're sending a supplication is a request. You're requesting the courts in the heavens. You understand? To what? To what? Grant you and favor you in this cause that you fight. Everything started in the spirit. Even when you watch 300, notice he had to go see the oracle first before he went to war. He climbed the mountain, went and saw the spiritual guide first. And she told him don't go to war. But he's like, look, I'm going anyway. But notice you got to holler at the heavens or the spiritual aspect of this thing first before. Right? You know anything about King Arthur and the Knights of Camelot and Merlin? And they go holler at Merlin first, the wizard, the spiritual cat before you actually go to war physically. Like that, look, that ain't just in our culture, that's in all cultures. Right? You got to go holler at the priest on the chessboard. Who's next to the king and queen? The priests, the bishops. Yeah. You see? So we must pray first. Right? You don't go to war without counsel. Right? And that's why our prayers are so powerful. We're supposed to be making requests to the heavens that the Most High send out his heavenly hosts to confound all our enemies and cast them down. You understand? Your prayers need to be like that, more and more constant and more active in this hour. It has to be, man. We at war. What do you mean? You look like you praying for Caesar and Hitler and the KKK, David Duke and them. No, I'm praying for you, all right? You understand? Your downfall. You dig? Because we at war. All right? That's right. Now they get blessings from the Pope. Was you done with that?
Yeah,
okay.
That was, verse 18.
All right. So far, y'all, we went over how if the seed of the Most High is in you, you understand you born of the Most High, you can't sin. And if you sin, you are the devil. So it ain't like the Most High just said that. And it's like, well, dang, did he leave me defenseless out here? No weapons. No, you're going to be tempted. He's simply telling you you can't sin because you got the victory in this war that you fighting. The devil will not overcome you, right? If you wage war properly. We got the strategy on how to properly wage war from the Messiah when he was tempted, Luke chapter 4, Matthew chapter 4. He did. When the adversary tempted him, he pulled out that sword, which is the word. And guess what? He resisted the adversary and he fled from him. Feel me? Only for a season? Yeah, because your enemy don't die. He'll be right back. But that's to keep you constant. That's to keep you always vigilant. You see? All right. Then we just went over the weapons, the sword, right? The shield, the breastplate, the helmet of salvation, and all that's the armor as well. You feel me? So dang, you actually have it. All right. All right, next scripture we're going to go to is Galatians 5. Go to Galatians 5:13. We're going to read Galatians 5:13 through 26. Y'all getting some understanding? Throw a 7 up in the chat. That's right. Prayer is the asking for the power. Yes, 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 y'all. Yeah, that's right, Doc. When the Messiah returned about that sword. No doubt. Yeah, praise and worship. Yeah, facts, facts, facts. Music is a weapon as well. You read about wars in the Old Testament, man. They put the band out there, the choir out there in front of the entire army. They were playing them tones so hard that by the time the actual soldiers got to the war, everybody was dead. Yeah, man. Our priests used to show up, go to war too. Priests used to be at the war, the kings and all that. Yeah, yeah, man. No doubt, y'all. So it's really time to unlock it. This is a spiritual revolution. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing more powerful than it. All right. Name of the class is the Liberated Sons of YHWH'S Spirit. YHWH. Yahweh. You dig? You're liberated. You're free. You're no longer a slave to your flesh or a slave to the devil or a slave to sin. All the flesh, devil, sin, all that mean the same thing. Or a slave to yourself. You understand? Through what happened when the Messiah was executed, through that power right there, through that belief that we have, we became free. That's we are liberated, free sons of the Most High. You dig? And we rule our flesh and our spirit. And we got a promised victory. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So y'all get some understanding. All right, cool.
And it's a battle, that you do every day, every moment of the day. You know what I'm saying? Too, as well.
That's right. That's right. Keep yourself occupied in this work, man.
Right.
That's right. Now our music these days, y'all, has been used as a weapon against us. You dig? But the Psalms and all that, learn to get in them Psalms. You know, sometimes we harmonize them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we pray for folks or whatever, we'll harmonize the Psalms and then read it in English regular. But in the Hebrew, we'll harmonize it. Like, yeah, Elohim, yeah. Yeah, boy, you get the feeling like, dang, yeah. The whole book of Psalms is the book of songs that the warrior David, for the most part, put together. Right? And you see when evil spirits was on Saul, David, he understood that vibrations, you understand, the right vibration would drive away dark spirits. Just play that spirit right up off Saul. That's strategy, man. This whole Bible is revolution. This whole Bible is spiritual warfare in righteousness. There it is. All right. Let's get it out.
Galatians chapter 5, verse 13. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh.
See, you've been called to liberty. Look that word liberty up. A.J. McHenry said, well, hey, was Satan an angel of music in heaven? Read Ezekiel, the 28th chapter, verses 12 on down. You're going to see his pipes was made in him the day that he was born. He was very beautiful. You know, so that's where they're getting it from. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel, the 28th chapter, verses 12. I think it's down to 28. I think it's 28 verses, something like that. Something like that. You're going to know it's the adversary. It's going to say the king of Tyre, but it's going to say you were in the Garden of Eden, the Garden of God. Wasn't no king of Tyre in there. You dig? Like you were made perfect in thy way. You were made beautiful. All thy pipes were created in thee till iniquity was found in thee. Right? Then he was cast down. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they're getting that whole idea from. Ezekiel 28, 12, I'll say 12 through 30, no doubt. Check that out. Again, it's going to say the king of Tyre, but understand Satan's seat is in all these ruling empires. You know what I'm saying? And then when that empire falls, he, you know, go to another empire and, you know, set up another wicked kingdom. Right? That's why man's kingdom is what? A game of thrones. The only real kingdom is YHWH's kingdom. Everything else is a game of thrones. That's all it is. Everybody like watching Game of Thrones. That's man's kingdom. Or man's kingdom is just a game of thrones. The only real kingdom is the kingdom of the Heavenly Father. Because it will be established forever. You dig?
You said liberty, right?
Yeah, liberty.
Liberty. G165.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna even attempt to try to.
What is it? Hit the wooden collar next to it. Right there.
Strong's G 1657. Eleutheria.
Yeah, I feel you.
Eleutheria.
I wouldn't. Why to butcher that too? What is it?
Liberty to do or to omit things having no relationship to salvation. Fancy liberty. License. The liberty to do as one pleases.
Yeah, liberty, license, basically freedom. Right? You're liberated. You're free. Like in the aspect and concept of the Bible, saying you're no longer a slave. You understand? To your flesh, to sin, to the devil, to yourself. No longer a slave. You've been liberated. You've been free. Go ahead.
Number 3. True liberty is living as we should, not as we please. That's it.
That's it for that. All right, let's get back to Galatians 5. Galatians 5 and using what, 13? I think it was?
Yeah.
Galatians 5 and 13. All right, go ahead.
Only use. I'm gonna start it again.
Okay.
For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty.
Uh-huh.
Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh.
See, only so you a liberated son, right? But don't take the freedom that you have in Messiah as an occasion to sin. And when you talk about flesh for the most part in the New Testament, it's not talking about this, right? It's talking about your carnal mind. All right, flesh, carnal mind, sin, the devil, all of it synonymous. All of it basically mean the same exact thing. So even though you a liberated son of the Most High, you still don't have a license to sin. See what I'm saying? You see that's what the Christianity church do. They take these letters of Paul and say, look, he said we free. We ain't got to obey. That ain't what he's saying. He's saying, like, look, even though you are a liberated son of the Messiah, you're not in bondage no more to yourself, to your flesh, to the devil. You understand? To sin. But so being that you are free, don't try to make up no excuse. Right. You understand? Or use it as an occasion to serve your flesh or to serve the devil or to serve sin. Okay, makes sense? All right, come on, let's get it.
But by love, serve one another.
By love, guess what? We supposed to be serving one another. We telling everybody in the live chat, we here for y'all. We here to serve. Right. We love y'all. Right. Right. That's what we supposed to be doing. Building up a mighty spiritual army for this spiritual revolution. All right, come on, let's get it.
Verse 14.
Yeah.
For all the law is fulfilled in one word.
Come on.
Even in this.
Come on.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You're supposed to love your neighbor or your Israelite brethren as yourself. Now imagine if we all was operating in that vibration. I wouldn't slander you because I want nobody to slander me. I wouldn't steal from you because I want nobody to steal from me. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole Bible is summed up, and that's why he say on these two hang all the law and the prophets. Love the Most High, your power with all your mind, heart, body, and soul. I'm paraphrasing. And love your brother as you love yourself. On these two hang all the law and the prophets. What was he saying? It's only 2 commandments? No, he ain't saying that. What he's saying is the entire Bible is based off loving your creator and loving his people.
Right.
That's the entire Bible. You feel me? That's the moral of the entire story. We went against our power and then we went against our brothers. It makes sense because if you go against your creator, what you care about the brother sitting next to you? You're going to snake him as soon as you get the chance to. All right? So Paul's not promoting law breaking, right? He's letting it be known. This is a spiritual thing. You feel me? Like we supposed to grasp that, and then we supposed to manifest that. The fruits of the spirit in the flesh where we at, or in our reality. You feel me? And people supposed to see that and feel that powerful vibration. All right, come on, let's get it.
And that's what happened in the beginning. We went against the Most High's word, and then Cain killed Abel.
Yeah. Real talk, bro.
Galatians 5. Verse 15.
Yeah.
But if ye bite and devour one another,
right? Come on.
Take heed that ye be not consumed one of another.
You biting and devouring one another, always arguing. You feel me? Always trying to see who can piss the longest. Always trying to see who got the biggest, best recall and know the most precepts. Biting and devouring one another. You dig? We went over that yesterday. How that actually is what defiles the temple.
Yeah.
It's deeper than just the idolatry. That's one of them. You dig? but how we deal with one another, how we speak to one another as brothers and sisters, as husband and spouse, husband and wife. Understand? How you deal with your children. We're liberated sons of the Most High, meaning He done called us to a high standard. All right, that's why I say if you bite and devour, take heed, you mess around and kill each other. Consume one another. Now, how y'all believers in Messiah but still operating in works of the flesh or the fruit of the flesh or sin? How is this still happening? You feel me? Come on, let's get it.
Verse 16.
Bro, pork all crooked. Ruben. Go ahead, Doc.
This I say then.
Yeah.
Walk in the spirit.
Do what?
Walk in the spirit.
Come on.
And ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Yeah, that lust of the flesh is the lust of sin, lust of your carnal mind. It ain't talking about this. It ain't talking about this. You did? Wow, little brothers. Yeah, y'all come on in. Y'all ain't got y'all scriptures with y'all?
Oh, man.
You done left? Hey, go grab them. Girl, I got 2 more over there.
I ain't got that much time out. I'm trying to spend all my time out real quick.
What time you got to be in, little brother?
I got like 10, 20 minutes left.
Ah, well, that's cool. You got enough time to get a little script in. And get him look.
Man, is it cool if we take out the package?
Yeah, unwrap that
Unless
bit.
you go look through it with your X-ray vision.
You know, God bless me with that. Though.
That's what's up, man.
No doubt,
Hey, little Hebrews was up here early today, man.
That's a big old.
Either we got some of the young brothers around, man. Just came on in, man. Young brothers, we live too, y'all. We live on the camera and all that. They can't see y'all. Sit on down, man. Everybody tripping off you, man. You all good. All right, so look, y'all go to Galatians, man. Open it up. Go to the front. Look for the book Galatians. All right, Galatians. We in chapter 5. What verse you in?
Verse 17.
All right, what about the lust? We'll go back to 16. All right, so y'all find Galatians real quick. We're gonna wait on y'all to get there. You dig? And what we going over is how we supposed to be dealing with one another. You know how y'all run around the streets with each other? Y'all supposed to speak with each other a certain way. Y'all supposed to obey your parents and talk to your parents a certain way. Yeah, go ahead and find it for them, I'll say. Yeah, a certain way we supposed to be carrying ourselves, young Hebrews.
Right.
My little Hebrew say, I got about 20 minutes. I let Hebrew on house arrest. He showed me his little monitor the other day. You talk to my DJO. I'll talk to you, DJO, man. It's all good.
What is DJO?
That's the, he on
probation.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah. Juvenile officer. You dig? But we'll talk to you as long as y'all coming up here, coming to class. Yeah, for sure.
I was his age when I was out there selling crack.
Yeah, man. Little jokers. That's what's up, man. I was dealing with these little Hebrews earlier. That's right. All right. So we in Galatians 5 and 16. All right. Y'all, everybody there? If y'all there on the live chat, go ahead and throw a 7. Let's get it done. We got some of the young lions in the building from around here, man. They say, hold it down, young bulls. That's what they saying on the chat. That's what's up. All right. All right, we cool. Everybody there? All right, cool. Galatians 5, start at 16. Let's get it.
This I say then.
Yeah.
Walk in the spirit.
Uh-huh.
And you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
So if you walking in the spirit of the Most High, you won't be out here doing certain things like talking bad about your brothers and them, gossiping, slandering. You feel me? Calling old girl a female dog. I know what female dog is, don't you? You know what I'm saying? look at you. You like, yeah, you know what that is, right? It's like it's ways we supposed to deal with each other out here. So the Most High honor us and how we move. You know what I'm saying? You won't. Remember the Father I told you yesterday that love you, and today I told you the Father that put the sun and moon that love you. Well, He expects for us to deal with each other a certain way.
Right.
We can't be out here talking that hip stuff with each other. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to be encouraging your brothers and them to stand up, be righteous, man, do what's right, have each other back out here. You dig? It's a war coming to the streets of America, bro. You feel me? Them cops is armoring up. They just killed a sister the other day down in Texas. Y'all heard about that? A pregnant sister got shot in the face and killed by a Texas police officer. Pregnant. She was like, I'm pregnant. He killed her. Wow. Now, I've been telling y'all, wars coming to the streets of America. It's her. Just because you don't see it in your own little zone don't mean it ain't her. That's why I'm like, little Hebrews, it's time to get together. Loke up. Link up. You feel me? In a righteous manner. The Most High is looking for soldiers, but righteous soldiers. You can't be out here fighting the wrong cause. All right? Go ahead, let's get it.
For the flesh lusted against the spirit,
Uh-huh.
and the spirit against the flesh.
So the spirit is what's right. The flesh is that wrong stuff. You know how sometimes you get tempted to do something that's wrong, and you say, "But I'm gonna do it anyway. I know I ain't supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway." That's the flesh. I ain't talking about this. It's talking about your carnal mind. When you are tempted to do something, with the devil whisper in your ear, you probably could break in that car over there. They all gone up there from the shop. You know, the car lot right here. Right? They all gone. Dang, I do need to break up in there and see what's going on. When that's the devil whispering in your ear. That's the flesh. All right? Now, when that happened, you're supposed to be like, "Oh, no, get behind me, devil. Because if I'm a thief, I'm not worthy of the kingdom of heaven." You see? You're supposed to tell that voice in your head, "No, get the hell behind me. I can't be a thief and please my God, please my Father." Make sense? Right? Look, you know you've been whispered in your ear before, haven't you? We all have. That's called being tempted to do what's evil. All right. Now, when that happens, you either gonna stand and say, "Oh, hell no, you ain't finna punk me. You ain't finna punk me. I'm gonna do what's right, so I please my Father." Right? Or you're gonna say, "I probably could get away with that." You dig? And one of these times you're gonna break into the wrong car. And somebody gonna catch you slipping. And now trip off this. If you die doing what's wrong, that's gonna make your Father very angry. He ain't gonna have no part to do with you. See, his consequences doing wrong. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, that's why you know DJO and all that right now, right? Because you was doing what? Was you doing right? You was doing wrong, right? Right? And they got you thrown in juvenile, right? Because you was doing what was wrong, even though when you was going to do wrong, you knew you was going to do wrong the whole time. But you was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go do it anyway. I got adrenaline rush behind it," right? All right. So whenever you get that temptation, you supposed to say what? "No, you're not about to punk me. If I do that, I'm gonna make my God angry. And if I make him angry, I ain't got nothing coming in this life or the life to come." All right? All right, y'all understand? All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
And these are contrary, the one to the other.
Right.
So that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
Contrary mean like adverse, like enemy, right? Like either you're gonna roll with the spirit, what is right, the spirit of the Most High, or you're gonna roll with the devil, the flesh, right? But the spirit and the flesh ain't cool. They enemies. So it ain't like you can be a little bit of spirit and a little bit of flesh. No, you have to choose which side you gonna serve. You see? You gonna have to stand up and be right, young bulls. Y'all gonna have to. You feel me? And get these little jokers around here under the same vibration. We here to help you. It's all good. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law.
So if you led of the spirit of the Most High, you are not under the law to your flesh, the law of sin. The devil, you ain't up under the devil's dominion. If you gonna stand up and do what's right, the devil can't even control you at that point. That's what that's saying. All right? So you gonna have to learn to know, okay, when I'm being tempted, when the devil whispering in my ear, tell him you ain't about to punk me.
Right.
You dig? If I do that, I'm going against my Father that loves me. You dig? And if I die doing that, I'm gonna make my Father very angry. You gotta go. Get the hell behind me. And as long as you do that, guess what? He leave. He leave. And you won't even be tempted to do that. Right? Then open up them Bibles, jump in them Bibles, read, go pray, ask the Most High to be with you, and he will. Guaranteed. I done did it too many times. All right? Come on, let's get it.
Verse 19.
Yeah.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
Manifest mean to make known, to reveal. All right. These are the works of the flesh or the works of the devil. All right. They're manifest, which are what?
Which are these?
Come on.
Adultery.
Y'all know what adultery is? Like, let's say adultery is, say you got a woman, right? And then RC took your woman. That's adultery. Right? That's adultery because she belonged to him. That's adultery. That means you committed adultery and that woman that used to belong to fish right here. It's fish right here. This RC. All right. Yeah, I know you little jokers. I'll be on y'all.
Was that funny when he said that? What adultery is?
Nah, that ain't funny.
You kind of smiled though. Man.
I'm just saying, like you in your spirit, you know that's wrong. Like now I took your woman, right? Trip out how he'll feel. And even when you did it, you felt it was wrong. You did, like, dang, it is kind of weak, man. I shouldn't have been doing that. That's a law in the Bible. It's called adultery. All right. His woman is his woman. Your woman is your woman. And can't nobody take that woman from either one of y'all as long as you live. Y'all understand? That's a work of the devil. Adultery is you taking somebody else's woman. She belongs to somebody.
Right.
What are you doing trying to take her and mack her and get a number on the low and whisper to her while he ain't looking? Or vice versa. That's evil. We learned it as young men, though. I grew up in that era. We grew up in the era Too Short. Todd Shaw out of California, all he rapped about was taking men and women. He wasn't talking about marriage. He wasn't talking about getting you a wife. You see? So one of the works of the devil is adultery. All right? Go ahead. So if you tempted to take his woman, you already know you're playing on whose side? The devil's side. All right, Fish, you understand it? If you tempted to take his woman, you playing for the devil's side. All right? That ain't cool. The Most High don't like that. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Fornication.
Fornication. That's unlawful sexual acts, like being a sodomite. You know what sodomite is? Being gay. Man on man, woman on woman. That's one example of fornication. Another example of fornication is laying with animals. There's heathens out here to do that. Like have sex with animals. Another form of fornication. You dig? And there's many forms. You really want to know all of them? They in Leviticus chapter 18 and chapter 20. It's unlawful sexual activity that the Most High is not down with. All right? All right, come on, Doc.
Uncleanliness.
All type of uncleanness. We got clean. We was always a clean people. You understand? That's why it's in you. You be like, dang, I got to take me a shower. I stink. Let me wash myself. You understand? Because we always been a clean people. You dig? We got cleansing laws in here too. Come on, Doc.
Lasciviousness.
That's extreme wickedness. You know, the stuff you really ain't supposed to be doing. Right? Should nobody even have to tell you, you know it's evil. You do it anyway. All right, go ahead.
Idolatry.
Idolatry is false worship. When I was telling y'all earlier about white Jesus, they so-called church on Sundays, Christmas, bunnies laying eggs for Easter, all this idolatry. Ain't none of that in the Bible. Ain't none of that in the Bible. We ain't supposed to be doing none of that. Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween. The Most High in the Bible got his own days you supposed to worship him.
Right.
Holy days. Right? The world give you holidays. Right? Most High got days you supposed to worship like or keep like Passover. Y'all know about Passover? Never heard about it, huh? All right. What about the Feast of Unleavened Bread? Never heard of it, right? Well, all these men in the Bible kept these feasts, holy days. They didn't do the holidays of their oppressors. All the holidays that we grew up doing, they all white people holidays.
Right.
You feel me? Like, what you know about Santa Claus? You know he ain't real. You know reindeers don't fly through the air, right? And you know your parents got them gifts for you. And nobody snuck down there and ate no milk and cookies and dropped no gifts, right? So you know it's a lie, right? So why we do it? If it's not in the Bible to do it, why do we do it? To make others happy, right? Now, what if that made your God angry? Would you stop? Yeah. See, that's what he calling us to do. That's why I told y'all, look, y'all sons of the Most High, divine sons. Y'all God's sons, all right? And he loves you. So the next step is, well, dang, what do he require of me so I can keep making them happy? What you need to do is stop doing what the world is doing. A lot of our grandmamas and them in church on Sunday, that ain't the Sabbath day. They bow into a white Jesus, that's an idol. They keeping these false holidays, that's evil. That's idolatry. That's why I tell you, it's a difference in what we own and what they do up in that church. You see? Because they ain't gonna talk like this up in the church. They probably scared of y'all. Tell the truth. Them little weak pastors probably scared of y'all. You feel me? But they ain't gonna sit down and go through these scriptures with you. You feel me? And show you that you royalty, man. All right? What else to say?
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft, man. Ouija boards. Ouija boards, stay the hell away from that, man. That's real. That's demonic possession. All right? I grew up in the time, y'all ever heard of Bone Thugs and Harmony? Bone, Busy Bone and all them? Look, they had a song called Ouija, Are You With Me? Right? And you used to have to read their lyrics in the mirror. Y'all used to open up their CD and they had all their lyrics written in blood and you just have to read it in the mirror because it was written backwards. And they used to play with Ouija boards. You understand? That's a form of witchcraft. You understand? Well, I was telling you earlier that you need to stop. You're like, one day I'm going to get it together. Yeah, you get it together, but that's witchcraft too. It's witchcraft, right? These are works of the devil that actually prove you riding with him. and not your father. All right? Making sense so far? And look, am I talking over y'all head? Is it making sense? That's what we here for. So you can get some understanding, all right? All right, come on, let's get it. Hatred. So see, we're not supposed to be hating one another. Y'all supposed to love each other. That don't mean February 14th love, Valentine's Day. That means you keep the commandments with each other. You love fish by not stealing from them. You love fish by not killing them. You love fish by not bearing false witness, talking crazy on his name. You understand? You love fish by not coveting what's his and vice versa. Coveting means you want what's his. Not like you're going to get your own. No, what you got, I want it. You see? That all that cause hatred, right? So to keep the commandments with each other that's what the love is. Like I love this brother. I'm not going to bear false witness on him. I'm not going to covet what he is. You understand? I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to steal from him. I'm not going to commit adultery. I'm not going to take his woman or his women. I ain't going to do none of that because I love him. So you can't just tell somebody you love them, but you backstabbing them. You talking bad about them. You don't love them then. All right, come on, Doc.
And then also too, if you love them, you know what I mean, and you see them doing something that's wrong, that's off, you speak on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You let him know. Variance.
Emulations, all type of, it's all type of stuff. Like y'all in competition to be better than the next. Variance, y'all at difference with one another. Y'all ain't no competition, man. You feel me? If you hurt, I'm hurt.
Right.
I'm here to help you. It should be the same way with each other when y'all run these streets, man. Y'all supposed to have so much love for each other. Y'all willing to live and die for each other if necessary. So guess what it's going to keep y'all from doing? Doing something evil. I can't die for you if you're doing something evil out. You did? If we out here and we leveling up and trying our best to be down with the Most High, I got your back. I got your back. I don't care who out there. All right? What else?
Emulation. Wrath.
Man, you know what wrath is. All right, go ahead.
Strife.
Strife is fighting. Go ahead.
Seditions.
Oh, man, come on.
Heresies.
Very bad understandings and teachings going out. Damnable teachings. Damnable. Right? That's what you get in these churches. You dig? You in the church on the wrong day. That's not the Sabbath day. Jesus was not no white European. That's false. All the holidays are idolatry and attached to Satan. You see? And they got you thinking you something you not. They don't got you saying you a chosen child of God. You a heathen.
A Gentile.
They teach you that we Gentiles. And in the essence, we are, because we're doing everything the Gentiles are doing spiritually. Now y'all realizing your royalty. You one of the sons of Israel, one of the sons of God. All right. All right, come on out.
Envying. Murderer.
Right.
Drunkenness.
Envy and jealousy. You know what a murderer is. It's somebody that shed innocent blood. Like you'll murder a woman out there just to get what's in her purse. That's evil. Drunkenness. You dig? You're too drunk. You dig? Now, look, our people drank in the Bible, but they knew their limit. You can't be drunk. Like you turn your head this way and the rest of it take its time to catch up with you. Drunk. Throwing up and all that, you drunk.
Peeing on yourself.
Yeah, you drunk. All right, go ahead, Art.
Revelings. And such like.
Revelings is all that joning, because when you joan, you do that to tear somebody down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, she said that you was. You doing all that to tear somebody down. It's reveling. Like what Cat Williams do, the comedian. You know, that's reveling. You know what I'm saying? Mother effer this, mother effer that. All that's reveling. And then it says, and such like, all like it. Right? Come on, Art.
Of the which I tell you before. As I have also told you in times past.
Come on.
That they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
You hear that? Check that list, young brothers. If you anywhere on that list, it's time to turn away from that. That's what repent means. Turn away from being evil and start doing what's right. All right? All that do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
It's 10:59, man. You've been here almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, get them on, man. Get them on. I'm glad y'all came through. All right? Hey, y'all got them Bibles, man. Getting to them. Hey, look, Fish, copy them scriptures in the front of his Bible. You already did that? Good looking, little brother. All right, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all stay out of trouble, all right? Hey, take him home, man. All right. Shalom, little brothers. Hey, Socorby, get him the YouTube information. Yeah, they probably got phones. Give them the YouTube. Lord, yeah, them young bulls came up in here, y'all. I was on them little jokers earlier today, man. That do my heart good. You know what I'm saying? Do my heart all praises, man.
Well, they gonna be out here, man. You know, man, like how they was terrorizing the neighborhood. They gonna terrorize the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? With this word.
Yeah. With them little jokers I told y'all we was outside boxing with, you dig, and racing, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's them little jokers. If Gideon listening, that's them little jokers, man. You know what I'm saying? All praise.
I gotta say something.
Yeah, go ahead, man. This little fish right here, y'all. Yeah, it's a little fish, man. A little joker. I think a little joker. He probably if he 14. If he 14, you did. Them little jokers, man. The joke got an ankle monitor on and everything. I gotta talk to his DJO, his juvenile officer. You know what I'm saying? So he can start coming up here and sitting in on class or whatever. And talk to his mama too. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known it's all good. Yeah, hallelujah, man. So we out here for the youngsters, man. I want all of them. You know what I'm saying? These bootlicking preachers scared of them. I want all of them. Every last one of them. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when I was a group home counselor. Yeah, I was a group home counselor, y'all. You know, I got out of prison and my brother helped me, you know, get a job or whatever. And I used to I used to have to go do interviews with the children at juvenile halls and stuff like that. And I used to tell the probation officer, I want your worstest child. You know what I'm saying? I was like 22, 23. Actually, I was 23. And I said, I want your worstest child. I was fresh out of prison, probably almost a year out of prison. And I grew up, you know what I'm saying, in juvenile halls and group homes and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And I remember, you know what I'm saying, all those my little partners, because I used to call them my little partners, man. You know what I mean? I used to have to take them to malls and movies and stuff like that. I used to tell them, you know, tell them, whoever, you know, asks, tell them I'm your big brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm your big brother. And just seeing him and knowing what he's going through and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, just brought me back into that. You know what I mean? We can't be afraid of the short legs.
No, man.
We can't be afraid of them, man. We have to be approachable. We have to, like how you be doing, you know what I'm saying? And once you do that, once you start speaking to them, you know what I mean, they'll start coming to you, you know, because they want that water. They ain't never heard this before. They ain't never seen a grown up, you know what I'm saying, coming to them that they don't even know and talking to them, you know what I'm saying, with compassion, with love, and with respect and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm doing it now with my neighbor.
Yeah.
He's probably about 5, but hey, I'm still doing it, yo.
No doubt. No doubt.
You know what I mean?
You dig? And the crazy part is, man, when I seen them little jokers, I didn't have to say, hey, you stop this, don't do this. You dig? I simply told them the truth, man. You understand? Your father that put that sun up there in that sky and got that moon in rotation love you. And you one of his sons. Yes, you one of God's sons. You dig? Them little jokers been coming back around every day since then. They're thirsty. I put something in. Instead of trying to snatch something out of them, I put something into them. You dig? See. You know what I'm saying? Gave them some living water. They can't been popping back up. You know what I'm saying? Now when they pop back up, now that they understand who they are in relation to the Most High, now they like, well, dang, what I need to do. See, now the next question is, well, what I need to do to please him then? I want to make him angry. I want to be on his good side. See, it's far more productive. And they're saying, look, nigga, do this, do that, shut up. Don't they gonna be like, yeah, all right, whatever. I'm about to light this up while you talking. You ain't tripping off nothing you talking about. You understand? But we should seek to put something into them. You feel me? And if they thirsty, they gonna come right on back. That's what they just did. I thought that was Ruben pulling up. You know what I'm saying? That's a little RC and fish. RC barely old enough to drive.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm like, dang, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta put something into them, man. You feel me? That's what you do. Don't seek to turn that out of them, put it into them, and they gonna keep coming back for more and more water.
Yeah, you gotta invest in them.
Yeah, man. Let them little brothers know you love them, man. They don't hear that all the time. You feel me? They leave about it feeling good. That's what they gonna be talking about. You hear me? Get home, mama like, boy, what kind of book is that you got? Oh, brother, Maccabee up there gave me a Bible. Maccabee? What by where at? You know, it's a new church right there on the church. You going up? Yeah, come on up here and rap. I rap with your mama. I rap with your daddy, your uncles, and all them. You did even your DJO, your juvenile officer. You got that ankle monitor on your ankle. You got that on there because you what? Because you was doing right. Nah, what? Doing wrong. Yeah, he a little slickster. You know what I'm saying? We having the whole crowd. He influenced the whole little crowd over here. Little joker. You dig? But that's how we got to be, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, let them know you love them. And you heard from I got your back as long as you're doing what's right. Oh, okay, bet. All right, so that's what time it is, man. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, they'll be like Pastor Maccabee. Nah, man, y'all going off, man.
Pastor! Pastor!
Man,
Fish over here.
Yeah, that's these little brothers' names, man. Truly craving mentors and father figures. They need all of the kings of Zion help them. It will help the kingdom, no doubt. You got your soldiers right out here in the streets. Why these pygmy eating pastors scared of them?
We gotta be fathers to the fatherless. You know what I mean? That's what the scripture says.
Yeah, that's what time it is. You understand? Father to the fatherless. You understand? They be there to comfort the widows. You know what I'm saying? Comfort them. You dig all that, man.
Not rub on their leg.
No, become a brother instead of a husband. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Be a brother.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Negroes be so quick. You know, I can have multiple wives and nigga, you just trying to please your flesh.
That's it.
Why just be a brother, man? You know what I'm saying? Someone they can call on if they need someone. They need to talk some scriptures or need to heal and get some things off their chest. What's wrong with that?
And he said widows. You know, now if you have a man or whatever the case may be, how your man called?
Yeah,
you know?
we definitely that definitely worked too.
Or be on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Have your man on the phone in the conversation and stuff like that, you know.
It's all good, man. So look, we all good. Go ahead, let's finish this off, man. Let's finish this off. We've been going 2.5 hours. We'll do a part 3 if needed. I think I want to end this with Romans 8, though. All right, go ahead.
You want me to go all the way down to
go? Yeah. Right? We gotta hit the fruits of the spirit now.
Gotcha. But the fruits of the spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance.
Come on.
Against such, there is no law.
There is no law. Now, these are the fruits of the spirit, right? Fruits are byproducts of seeds. Seeds have been planted. So fruits of what spirit? The set apart spirit. They call it the Holy Spirit. All right. Now, that's why I said earlier, if the seed of the Most High be in you, you can't sin. Against such, there is no law, because the seed was planted and it produced fruit: love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. 9 fruits, right? Against such, there is no law. So if you operating, you feel me? If the seed of the Most High has been planted within you, you dig, and the increase came, and the fruits, all these 9 fruits have grown from that one seed, then you vibrating in that vibration, guess what? You're not sinning.
Right.
There is no law. You see? Made it simple for you, right? The fruits of the spirit, you down with the Most High. Works of the flesh, you riding with the devil. Them little jokers just got that. Real quick, we should be able to explain it like that. Not be all the way off on Saturn or Mars somewhere. You dig? Nah, break that down so they can understand it. You feel me? So then they can make a decision on how they need to live their life. All right. So if you operate in the fruits of the spirit, that's saying that the seed of the Holy Spirit or the seed of the Most High was planted within you, and it grew into fruit. Right. And this is what fruition, and this is what we apply. Against such, there is what? No law, meaning you're not sinning. So if the seed of the Most High be in you, you can't sin. You've been born of the spirit. You feel me? You can't sin. That's what it's going into, right? And when it's saying can't sin, it's basically telling you you're going to be victorious over the devil when he come tempt you. Yeah. Making sense now. All right, come on, Ak, let's get it.
Verse 20, Galatians 5, verse 24. And they that are Hamashiach have crucified the flesh.
Crucified sin, or killed sin, killed the devil, right? If you were the Messiah, you didn't kill the devil. You didn't crucify the flesh or the carnal mind, right? Go ahead.
With the affections and lusts.
With the affections or the desires and the lusts. right? That flesh, go back to the work of the flesh. You'll see everything he named off. If you are the Messiah, you can kill all that. The old man is dead. All right, go ahead, Doc.
If we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit.
So if you live in the spirit, people claim they spiritual. Well, guess what? Now it's action. You actually got to walk in the spirit then.
Right.
And just saying, I'm in the spirit. And then the next second, it's temporary. And the next second, you blew your top. You know what I'm saying?
Don't cuss everybody out.
Yeah, you know, and did something that was a work of the flesh or the work of the devil.
Unseemly.
Yeah, real talk.
Verse 26.
That's what's up, y'all. Y'all on here like, bro, one is enough. I hear you for some. Some of y'all, look, ain't no sin having one woman. Ain't no sin having multiple. You dig? You know, some brothers only can handle one. That's cool. Our father Isaac. It's cool. I ain't speaking against biblical marriage, period. You dig? So if that's, you know, I understand, brothers. Everybody ain't prepped for it. You dig? But how about we not down the brothers and sisters that are involved in it either? You know what I'm saying? Let's be fair with what we talking about, man. All right, come on, now, let's get it.
Let us not be desirous of vainglory.
Yeah, vainglory. You feel me? Look at me. That's me. You see, I did that, right? Go ahead.
Provoking one another. Envying one another.
Back to the provoking, back to the envying, back to the defiling of his temple. When we act in the works of the flesh or the vibration of the devil, we defile the temple of the Most High. And if we do that, he's going to destroy us. All right, y'all getting some understanding? All praises. Throw a 7 up in this deal. Throw a 7 up in this deal. Last scripture for the night is Romans the 8th chapter. Romans the 8th chapter. Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8. We're going to read 1 through 17. And we're going to jump down to 26 through 39. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, y'all. It's all good. And I would tell you this, be upfront about it. Don't be a sneaker brew. You know what I'm saying? A sneaker brew. Right? You and only you, and them the vows you made, you got to stick to that. You dig? And then later on, I think I want me another one, then all hell break loose. You got to stick to it. Be upfront out the gate. You know yourself. Just be upfront. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Hebrew. I'm into the Hebrew culture. You know what I'm saying? And part of the culture is if I choose, you understand, on down the line, I may take another wife. You understand? I ain't gonna hide it from you. As a matter of fact, I like it if y'all get to talking and studying together. We court for a nice time, 6 months to a year before we even make it official. Feel me? I would actually like to involve you in on the selection process. You understand? Like be upfront with that before you even get with one woman, so they understand what they're dealing with. You understand? You be respected more for it than trying to sneak it in. You understand? And if you are into just monogamy, then y'all realize you got to roll with that. Don't be on something just because y'all get in an argument. You got the right to go to the strip club. No. Or get on one of them Christian mingle, set up a profile. No, Rock, you stood on it. Those were your vows. Stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Stand on it, man.
Or give the woman your ring and your staff.
Yeah, like Judah Genesis 38. Boy, he came out all of his ring, his signet, and his staff. Did he, boy? He did. Yeah, Christian mingle. You did. Be real, man. We ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, like lie about nothing. You dig? And if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Yeah, no doubt. He being one flesh. But look at the word up for wife. It's actually plural. You know what I'm saying? In that Genesis, when you get into the Hebrew, it's actually plural. You know what I'm saying? It's not Isha, Ayan, not Ayan, Aleph, Shin, Hey. It's Shet. You got a tav at the end of it. You understand? So, you know what I'm saying? Plurality was there too when you look into the language of it. I'm talking about Genesis 2. They should become one flesh and all that. You're talking about the woman was brought, you look it up, it's actually plural. Yeah. So the possibility has always been there. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Not trying to, force nobody any other way. Just stop trying to call something a sin that ain't in the Bible. That's the whole point.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a sin. You dig? So let's not be caught making up sins like the Christian church. And then we know better. All right, Romans 8, let's read 1 through 17, and then jump down to 26 on out, and we're going to close out.
Romans chapter 8, verse 1.
No doubt, Dread. You know your situation, brother. No doubt. No doubt, bro. And look, I'm definitely gonna tell everybody, look, move in wisdom. Move in wisdom. You feel me? Everybody ain't ready for that. Just move in wisdom and be up front. You dig? Now we are calling each other kings and all that. You dig? You a king, but you sneaking. You a sneaker bro. Nah, that's off, man. That's off. Be up front. All right. That's right, dang. No, my brother from Israel, Dread. I'm from Arkansas, but living in Utah Valley comes from Psalm 23. Okay. All right, let's get it. It's Romans the 8th chapter. We're gonna end it right here, and then we're gonna come in with a part 3 on another day. You know what I'm saying? But again, y'all, we liberated. We're not slaves to the devil, aka our flesh, aka sin, aka ourselves. You're not, so you've been made free. You understand? And if you're free, your job is to rejoice and believe that you have the victory. All right. We went over how the seed is in you. You can't sin. Seeds produce fruit of the spirit. Against such there is no law. That brings that scripture more into understanding now. It did, and it's not saying you're not going to be tempted, but it's saying when you tempted, you got a guaranteed victory. We went over the strategy. You understand? Luke the 4th chapter. When you tempted, what you supposed to do what the Messiah did. All right, pull out that spiritual sword and cut the devil and leave him leaking. You understand? Then we went over the armor and some more weapons, which included a sword, a shield, which was symbolic for your faith. The sword was symbolic for the word. Righteousness was symbolic for your breastplate. You understand? And also prayer, supplication, petitioning the heavens. Right? You have the victory. May the Most High bless you for your support, my sister. Then you got the victory. All right. So then we went over Galatians 5 and let it be known like the flesh and the spirit are contrary. In other words, the Most High and the devil ain't cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you are operating on the devil's side, you won't see the kingdom. All right. So this last scripture we're going to right now is going to show you that you have a promise from the Most High, that you are more than a conqueror. All right. So we got what? We got the weapons, we got the strategy, we got the armor. You understand? And we have a guarantee. And that's what it means by you can't sin, because guess what? You got a guaranteed victory. You simply apply what the scriptures say. You feel me? And that's how we simple this thing down so people can get some understanding. Right? That's what most of the New Testament is about. You feel me? Operating in the spirit, leveling up. All right? All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Verse 1, Romans 8, verse 1.
Yeah.
There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushua,
yep,
who walk not after the flesh,
not after sin, not after the devil, right? Come on.
But after the spirit.
But after the spirit, after righteousness. You know what I'm saying? On the side of the Most High. There ain't no condemnation. If you are in the Messiah, if you've been born again, you dig? You got a clear victory over sin and the devil. There ain't no condemnation for you, right? Come on out.
For the law of the spirit of life.
Hold on, so the spirit has a law? The law of the spirit of life? Come on.
In the Messiah have made me free from the law of sin and death.
The law of sin and death is symbolic for flesh, the devil. See, you see the contrary. The flesh and the spirit are contrary, because one is the law of spirit and life, or spirit, right? And one is what? The law of what it say?
Sin and death.
No, the spirit and the flesh. It's all symbolically saying the same thing. The law of sin and death, the works of the flesh, the devil, you dig? All of that. Iniquity, all of it. That's the law of sin and death. But what has made me free? Remember, this is about being liberated, free. You see? You're free from the law of sin and death if you're operating under the spirit of the Most High. And his seed being you, you can't sin. And you're producing what? Fruits of the spirit. Yeah, you liberated sons of Yahweh's spirit. Yod-Heh-Wah-Hey. All right, come on, Hebrew.
For what the law could not do. In that it was weak through the flesh. The Most High sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh. And for sin, condemn sin in the flesh.
You feel me? So what the law couldn't do. I said, dang, what the law couldn't do. Hold your spot. Go to Hebrews 10 for me, read 1 through 4. We'll see. We'll see. It was something that was being done called deeds of the law that didn't do nothing to reform your conscience. What couldn't it do?
Hebrews 10.
That's right, too. Y'all operating in righteousness. Y'all chill out here. Stop being distracted on the comment board, man. Hebrews 10, read 1 through 4 for me.
For the law, having a shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of the things, can never, with those sacrifices.
Never with those sacrifices. So it said what the law couldn't do in Romans 8, right? What it couldn't do. Now we got never. When the law having a shadow of good things to come, right, and not the very image, could never with what?
With those sacrifices.
With those sacrifices. This is what the law couldn't do. Come on.
Which they offer year by year.
Which they offer year by year. Man, constantly. Come on.
Continually make the comers thereunto perfect.
It couldn't make those that were bringing the sacrifices to the priest to offer. It never made you perfect as pertaining to the conscience. Feel me? Because you know, like, if I go off, I got something to sacrifice for. But the thing about Messiah is he only sacrificed once. You don't got a continual sacrifice to keep going against the Most High. You dig? You don't got that. He only sacrificed once. So if that's your belief and you've been born again in the spirit, yeah, you got to stand up and walk straight. You don't have a sacrifice to take to him. He already been sacrificed. Now it's time to level up. That's what the law couldn't do. It never reformed our people's conscience. The law of sacrificing what the priest did. Right? Yeah, it ain't saying you don't keep the commandments and violate the Sabbath, and now you can murder and kill and commit adultery and be an idolater and eat what you want. That ain't what Romans 8 was talking about. What the law couldn't do is what we're reading right now. Right? It could never make the comers thereunto, those who were bringing the sacrifices to the priest, perfect. Come on.
For then would they not have ceased to be offered? Because that the worshipers once purged should have had no more conscience of sin.
Yeah, because if the slaughtering of bullocks and goats was about purging your conscience, then you wouldn't have had no more conscience of sin once you brought one sacrifice.
Right.
You would have been reformed by bringing one sacrifice. But guess what? Every year we were bringing sacrifices. See, this is what the law couldn't do. Yeah, come on.
But in those sacrifices, there is a remembrance again made of sins every year.
So it's a remembrance because every year you're doing the same exact thing. So there's a remembrance of sin. You see? Not like I brought one sacrifice and that's it. I'm reformed and I'm born again. I ain't doing that again. Now it's like, oh, okay, that's all I got to do. I'm going to keep sinning. What you mean? Right? This is what the law couldn't do. All right, come on.
For it is not possible that the blood of bulls.
It is not possible that the blood of bulls, come on.
And of goats.
Come on.
Should take away sins.
Could take away sins. Going back to Romans 8. And then read that part again. For what the law couldn't do, verse 3. Man, she be saying the prayer. I'm like, all praise, all praises, all praises, all praises. All right. All good, y'all. All good. Most High bless our family, man. Y'all, this is not a competition thing. You know what I'm saying? We love our brothers and sisters. It's all good. I know sometimes families scrap, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? This is not a competition, y'all. All right? All right. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Romans 8, verse 3.
Yeah.
For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, the Most High sending his own son, in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh.
Y'all see that? So with the law, what couldn't the law do? It could never make the comers thereunto perfect as pertaining to the conscience. You feel me? Because once a sacrifice was given, guess what? You should have had no more remembrance of sins. But since these sacrifices go down every day or every year, there's a remembrance of sins. So then verse 4 said, it is not possible that the blood of bulls and goats could what? Take away sin. That's what the law couldn't do. It couldn't take away sin. It couldn't reform your conscience. You feel me? To where you had the seed of the Most High in you and you wouldn't sin. You feel me? Right? You wouldn't sin because what? You would stand up and conquer whatever you was tempted. Instead of conquering temptation, conquering the devil, we got in bed with him. Yeah. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us.
That the righteousness of the law is faith. Is the belief. It tell you that in Romans the 10th chapter. The righteousness of the law is the faith or belief in the Messiah. All right, go ahead.
Who walk not after the flesh.
We don't walk after sin. We ain't cool with the devil. Not good with the works of the flesh or the carnal mind. Come on.
But after the spirit.
But after the spirit. You understand? Righteousness, the Most High, following the Messiah in full faith. Come on.
For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
See, those that are after the flesh, those that are into the works of the flesh, those that are riding with the devil, riding with the world, that's what they mind. That's the only thing they talk about. Feel me? And all you gotta do is just listen to conversation. You listen to conversation, you're like, oh, that's the flesh, that's carnal, that's evil. Right? Go ahead, Doc.
But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
But they that are after the spirit, spiritual things, right? They mind the things of the spirit. They talking about the fruits of the spirit. Things, love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. So the things of the spirit are the fruits of the spirit, right? Fruits are byproducts of seeds that have been planted somewhere. Okay. That's what, so those is either spiritual, gonna be talking about spiritual things. Those that are carnal, gonna be talking about carnal things. That's what it's talking about. Right? And carnal things are the works of the devil, works of the flesh. You feel me? We can call it works of the flesh all day, but it sting even more when you say you working the devil's work. That gonna make you say, oh, hold on, dang. The devil's work? I didn't think it was that serious. Yeah, it is that serious. You're gonna lose your life. All right, come on, now let's get it.
For to be carnally minded is death.
To be carnally minded or works of the flesh or sin, it is what?
Is death.
It's death. Come on.
But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Spiritually minded, because the seed of the Most High been planted in your mind, and it bore what's called the fruits of the spirit. That's life and peace. Love, joy, long suffering, gentleness, goodness. All that's in there. Peace, life, and peace. Are we seeing the difference now? We seeing the spirit that the Most High intended for Israel to vibrate in. And we must fulfill this, right? To become a whole nation full of messiahs. Yeah, come on now.
Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High.
See, carnal mind, or the mind of Satan. Dang, that sounds a little harder, don't it? Yeah, carnal mind, mind of Satan, works of the flesh, the devil's work is enmity, meaning it's contrary to what?
To the Most High.
It's contrary to the Most High, right? It's actually adverse to the Most High. Go ahead.
For it is not subject to the law of Yah.
That's how you know it ain't talking about all of the law of the Most High. It's talking about what the sacrificing and all that can never reform your conscience. The carnal mind is enmity with the Most High because it's not in subjection to God's instructions, Yahweh's instructions. It's not subject to it. That's why it can't please the Most High. That's why it's death, because it ain't got nothing to do with life. Right? Making sense? Come on, now.
Neither indeed can be.
Come on.
So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh.
Okay, so this flesh is not this again. If that's the case, nobody breathing can please the Most High. Right? They that are in the flesh, they that's doing the devil's work, they that's on the side of Satan, right? Those is operating the works of the flesh or sin, right? They can't please the Most High. They ain't talking about this, right? We read this and go crazy. Flesh, this. They ain't talking about that. All right, go ahead. Let's get it.
But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit.
So he got it. That's how you really know it ain't talking about this, because he's talking to men that are alive that have this. But you are not in the flesh. You are not on the side of Satan. You ain't doing the devil's work, right? Or the works of the flesh. You are in the spirit, right? Fruits of the spirit, doing things of the spirit, right? You are a liberated son of Yahweh, operating, regulating. All right, come on, Ak, let's get it.
If so, be that the spirit of Yahweh dwell in you.
That's right.
Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his.
That's that 1 John 3 we read, right? Whoever committed sin is of the devil, man. If you ain't got the spirit of the Most High in you, if that seed has not been planted in you, if you have not been born of the Most High, meaning you are a child of his, you understand? And fruit ain't fruition. What that verse say again, boy?
Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his.
You ain't got that spirit, you're none of his. So if you're not his, whose are you? You're Satan's. You're on the side of Satan. It ain't no in between. Nobody said if you lukewarm, I gotta spit you out. Because in this war, it ain't no in between. There's no neutral ground in this war. You either down with the spirit or you rolling with the flesh. You either down with the Messiah or you rolling with the devil. Wow. Come on.
And if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin.
The body is dead because of sin. If that spirit of the Most High or does his son be in you, that body, you understand? Or what they call in that flesh, no, it's dead because of what? Sin. It's dead. Come on.
But the spirit is life because of righteousness.
Right. So the carnal mind is dead. Right. But you are alive in the spirit. Okay. Come on.
But if the spirit of him that raised up Yahuwah from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Hamashiach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwelleth in you.
Quicken means to make alive. If the spirit of him that raised up the Messiah be in you, guess what? You're going to be resurrected as well. You're going to be made alive and powerful as well. That's a promise. You see? That's a promise. We got victory. All right? We got weapons. We got strategy. We got armor. And we got a promise of victory. All right? You're liberated. You're free. You are not in subjection to the devil or your flesh anymore. You don't owe the flesh or the devil anything. All right, go ahead.
Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh,
not to the devil, not to sin. All right, come on.
To live after the flesh.
Come on.
For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die.
If you side with Satan, you're a dead man walking. You laying down with sin, you a dead man walking. You were called to war against sin. And in your warfare, you promised the victory. As long as you rejoice and have full belief. All right, come on now.
But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body.
So if you through the spirit kill the deeds of the body or kill the works of the flesh. Through the spirit, the only way you're going to be able to mortify or kill that carnal mind is by putting on the spirit. Walking in the spirit. Come on.
Ye shall live.
Ye shall what?
Ye shall live.
Hallelujah. Come on.
For as many as are led by the spirit of Yahweh. They are the sons of Yahweh.
See, he is calling Israel to walk and be led by the Most High Spirit. Too many times it's not happening. You just find out you were Israelite in the bus stop there. And you still bring all those nigga moments into this truth.
Right.
Still carnal. You dig? Knowing you an Israelite ain't enough.
Like that little dude on the Peanut cartoon that always carrying around that dirty ass, excuse my language, y'all, that dirty blanket all the time. That's how we look, you know what I'm saying? When we bring in the stuff that we should have died, left dead, we bring some of that stuff up in our spiritual walk. You know what I'm saying? That's how we look.
Let's get it.
Verse 15. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage against to fear.
You have not received the spirit of bondage again
to fear.
Unto fear, you see? Like the spirit of bondage is you being in slavery to sin, to the devil, to your flesh. And it says again unto fear. He ain't gave us the spirit of fear. You've been free. There's nothing to be afraid of. When you're tempted, proclaim the victory. Do what the Messiah did. Come on now.
But ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh.
You hear that? Come on.
And if children, then heirs.
Then heirs.
I always say that, man.
Yeah, heirs. Like an inheritance.
Years, man.
Heirs. All right, come on.
And if children, then heirs. Heirs of Yah, and joint heirs with Hamashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
All right, for time's sake, jump down to verse 26 on down.
Likewise, the spirit also helps.
Oh, and Benjamin, you don't understand what you're reading. The only reason there's no Jew or Greek or Jew or Gentile, because the Judean or the Jew and the Gentile, one is the southern kingdom, one is the northern kingdom. Again, which means there's no difference. So everything written before Paul is wrong. Most High said we above our people. How in the hell we get all the way to Galatians and Romans and all of a sudden everybody equal? You feel me? Does Paul got the authority to rewrite prophecy? No, he don't. So stop it. You just don't understand what that Jew is. Jew ain't never meant all 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, Jew at times means circumcision, Pharisees. Gentile at times means scattered foreign Israelites. And that's easy. We got a lesson on her actually. If you still listening, we got a lesson on her history of Israelite strangers and heathens. It's a 6-part series. Write it and take notes to see if you can debunk it. Stop it. Stop it. How does Paul come up with one verse out of nowhere and all of a sudden we all equal? It don't make sense. Stop it. It don't make sense. You dig? That means everything written, Israel being above all people, Israel being the saints of the Most High. You only have I known. I ain't dealt with no other nation. You above all people. There is a difference between the Israelite and the Egyptian. All these scriptures are wrong now? No, you just don't know what you're reading. If you don't know the history on how Israel became Gentiles. You understand? By taking on the customs and covenants of these heathens, man. That's what it is. Yeah, the other nations are nothing to the Most High. And the ones that make it in the kingdom are going to be our slaves. That's the truth. That's the whole order is gather the 12 tribes and them back on top as a ruling power. Then the other nations come subject themselves to us. Right? So you can't leapfrog prophecy and now all of a sudden there's no difference. There is a difference and the whole world knows it. You dig? And we know it even being in this captivity. There's a difference when the police get behind us and they get behind the heathen. Total difference. You feel the difference. Stop it. All right, come on, Hebrew. Let's get it.
Romans chapter 8, verse 26.
Yeah.
Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. For we know not what we should pray for as we ought.
Right.
But the Spirit itself maketh intercessions for us with groaning.
No doubt. No doubt.
Which cannot be uttered.
Which cannot be uttered. And you got the Spirit, the set apart Spirit of the Most High is making intercession for us. You dig? And what it's saying and what it's like saying and applying, there's certain things can't even be uttered. This is like heavenly language. You understand? So thank the Most High for that. Come on, let's get it.
And he that searches the hearts knoweth what's in the mind of the Spirit.
He that searches the hearts knows what's in the mind of the Spirit, huh? Right? Come on.
Because he maketh intercession for the saints.
For the saints. The saints are the Israelites. Psalm 148 and 14. Always have been. All right, go ahead.
According to the will of the Most High.
That's right. Come on.
And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh.
All things work together for good for them that love the Most High.
Kind.
You did. And the commandments and all that. Right. Come on.
To them who are the called according to his purpose.
Come on.
For whom he did foreknow. He also did predestinate.
That's what I'm saying. So who did he foreknow? Right? Who did he say, I knew you before you was in your mother's womb? It's always been us. The whole world was made for Israel. You dig? Just because it's the book of Romans, this is written to the Israelites that are in Rome. Right? And there were synagogues all throughout Rome. You had to go there and hear the law and the prophets. And these brothers would go into the synagogues and profess Messiah. You dig? That's it. It's real easy. It ain't even hard, man. Come on now.
He also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his bond.
No, he's talking about some predestination. He foreknew, he predestinated to be conformed to the image of his son. All right. We're supposed to be a whole nation of messiahs around here. All right, come on now.
That he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
That he might be the firstborn among who?
Many brethren.
Many brethren. The brethren are the Israelites, man. I don't know where everybody be getting this, like bringing in the Chinese and the Japanese and the Ned Flanders and Bart Simpson. Slow down and read what's being wrote. Right? Read what's being wrote or written. Slow down. You dig? And you be like, hold on, who are you talking to? You see, he's saying we and our and firstborn among many brethren, and it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren. See? Who is brethren? All right, come on. He shall save his people from their sins. Now all of a sudden there's no difference. Stop it. That don't make sense. All right, come on out.
Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called.
Come on.
And whom he called, them he also justified.
That's right. Come on.
And whom he justified, them he also glorified.
Come on. So he justified him and glorified him.
Right.
What are you talking about, man? You did? Come on.
What shall we then say to these things? If Yahweh be for us,
if the Most High Yahweh, Yod-Heh-Wah before us, come on, us, those with Paul, us, including himself, come on.
Who could be against us?
Who can be against us? No one and nothing. I don't care if it's physical or spiritual.
Right.
I don't care if it's the devil himself or anybody. Within our nation or out, can't stand. The Most High is for you. All right, you're guaranteed the victory. Come on.
He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all. How shall he not with him also freely give us all things?
That's right, man. Flat out. Come on.
Who shall lay anything to charge of Yahweh's elect?
Come on.
It is Yah that justifies.
Come on.
Who is he that condemneth? It is Hamashiach that died.
It's the Messiah that died. What you mean? Who you condemning? Sidon already paid the price, right? Go ahead.
Yea, rather, that is risen again.
Come on.
Who is even at the right hand of Yahweh.
He's at the right hand of the Most High. Come on.
Who also maketh intercession for us.
He making the intercession. You feel me? That's why I said the spirit of him. All right. Come on out.
Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach?
That's a good question. What or who gonna separate you? You need to have this in your mind. Because you're gonna go through your ups and downs.
Right.
Right? But you have the victory. This is Paul saying, like, who or what is gonna separate us from the love of the Messiah? Right? You gotta be that bold and confident in this warfare. Nothing or no thing. All right, come on,
shall tribulation?
Something I go through on my job and in my personal life, and you know what I'm saying? Tribulation, come on.
Or distress.
Or distress. You stressed out. And, you know, dang, I think I just want to pack it up, man. I don't know about this Bible no more, man. Come on.
Or persecution.
Or persecution. Being persecuted. Being put on the FBI list and whatever. You feel me? Or going through with your little carnal family about certain things. What else?
Or famine.
Or famine. It's famine in the land. You really ain't eating. You understand? Why you got to get used to fasting several times a week. Get prepared. What? Just because you ain't eating, you gonna what? Hang it up, pack it up, and go on. Right? Go ahead.
Or nakedness.
Or nakedness. You ain't got to know. You ain't got a whole Rolodex, a whole wardrobe full of a whole closet full of clothes. Huh? You got the same garment on, same jeans on for a few days or whatever. Yeah,
that's right.
Nakedness. That's what we say. Not saying you naked. It's just saying you ain't got a whole bunch of stuff to clothe your body with. You understand? These are all excuses that men or women come up with to fall back in this warfare. All right, go ahead.
Or peril.
Or peril, danger. Right, go ahead.
Or sword.
Or swords, guns, swords. All right, come on.
As it is written.
That is what?
As it is written.
Come on.
For thy sake, we are killed all the day long.
We are killed all the day long. You did? Come on.
We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter.
That's in Psalm. That's in the book of Psalm. David was saying that. You see? But that didn't separate him from the love of the Most High. Care what I'm going through. I'm in it to win it. Don't matter. All right, come on,
Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors.
Now, he just called you more than a conqueror, man. There's the promise. Right? You got the strategy to defeat your enemy. You got the weapons to defeat your enemy. You got the armor to put on to protect you from his fiery blows. Right? And you got the promise that you're going to be more than a conqueror. You understand? Don't fear and be in bondage. You understand? Rejoice and believe. So when you facing your daily temptation and all that, hey, proclaim the victory. You dig? Pull that sword, cut the adversary. You dig? And go into prayer mode. Resist the adversary, and guess what? He gonna run from you. You're more than a conqueror. All right, come on,
through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death.
He said, I am persuaded. right? Well, I don't know, man. I hope that, I had a courage in that day, man. Paul put on the line, said, I'm persuaded. How many of us gonna go that hard? Look, I'm persuaded. All right, that neither death, come on,
nor life,
come on,
nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present,
nor things I'm going through now,
nor things to come,
nor things in the future,
nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature,
come on,
shall be able to separate us from the love of Yhwh'S.
You see what he's saying? He said, I'm persuaded. I'm in this thing to win it. I'm not finna approach this like, oh, I pray I had the courage. You feel me? You saying you gonna punk out. Peter is written in there. Him punking out is written in there so you can learn not to punk out. So you can learn not to deny him. All right? Most I had mercy on him, prayed for him. So I prayed for him. And digging in the end, Peter had to lay his life down. He was crucified upside down. You get into the history on how Peter died. Upside down in Rome. So don't even crucify me like my Lord. Crucify me upside down. So, he was given grace and allowed to continue to walk. And eventually he had to be crucified, but upside down. Peter. He did. So that's in there to teach you not to cower down in adversity. Now we balanced out because now Paul said, I'm persuaded, I don't care what it is. Paul got his head cut off by the Romans. He made it back to Rome. He did. It's on the fire stick. Paul, the apostle of Christ. He did. Of course, you look past the white folk, whatever. And Paul was an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. He did. And in the end, Nero soldiers brought him out there, put his head down on that block. He turned his head that way, chopped his head. And he said, look, I'm persuaded. I don't care what I go through. Not life, not death, no things present, no things to come, no angel, no principality, no distress, no tribulation, no persecution. You dig? Nothing. That's the mindset you got to have to be successful in this. I don't care what I go through. I'm in it to win it. You see? And ain't nothing wrong with having no mindset like that. And guess what? You're going to be tried. You dig? Come on, let's finish it.
Which is in Hamashiach, Yahushua, our master.
You feel me? So I pray all y'all got some understanding this evening. If y'all got a little bit of understanding, go ahead and throw a 9 up in the chat. Any of y'all got any questions before we get up out of here? You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for once again for y'all prayers and y'all support. And that did my heart rejoicing still when them little brothers came. They came back. I was messing with them earlier today. Gave them Bibles and everything, and they came back. You know what I'm saying? And them little local brothers that they run these streets over here. You know what I'm saying? I seen you was on, you like, yeah, let me go find Galatians for you little jokers and all that. Yeah. They need us to be on them. You know what I'm saying? So when they see it, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's big brother now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, servants with a sword, I'm about to tag you as soon as we get off this, bro. You dig? Galatians 5 and 18. Yep, go back to Galatians 5 and 18. You need clarity about not being under the law. Galatians 5 and 18. Yep, and then we witnessed that with Romans 6, 14 through 16. And then a good thing to do, my sister Bine, is when you read that Galatians 5 and 18, read on down to verse 22, because you're going to see the very next verse start naming law breaking. So it's not saying you ain't got to keep the law of the Most High. It's saying that you are not up under the law to your flesh, the law of sin, the law of the devil, because that's a law too. All right, that's what it's going into. All right, and we also Romans 7:23. Can you put it up for me? You want to go back over Galatians 5 and 18 real quick, no doubt, and we'll give you the witnesses to battle that. Certain people be like, I'm under the spirit, I ain't under the law. And they don't even know what they talking about. What law are you talking about? You feel me? You saying you got the right to be evil and rebellious? Like, that's a certain thing you start asking them. You understand? Go right into battle mode. Like, what are you saying? I got the right to murder now? Oh, of course not. So what laws are you talking about? I got the right to commit adultery now? No, you don't. But then what law are you talking about? What law are you not under? You feel me? And make them answer. So go to Galatians 5:18 real quick. Show y'all how to go ahead and combat that real quick. All right. Paul's letters catch you up. You dig? If you're not studied up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to my heart recall AOI headquarters. You made it all the way. You made it out of town, my brother. Most I bless. It's 1 a.m. on the east side. Yeah, man. You know we go. You know we don't sleep. All right, Galatians 5:18. What it say?
But if ye be led of the Spirit.
If you be what?
But if ye be led of the Spirit,
right,
ye are not under the law.
So the Christian's whole mindset is, I'm led of the Spirit. I ain't got to observe the law. I ain't got to observe the Sabbath. I can eat pork. I can do whatever, right? But see, what you do is keep reading. Read on down to verse 22.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these.
Come on.
Adultery.
Come on, that's law breaking. Go ahead.
Fornication.
Law breaking.
Uncleanness.
More law breaking.
Lasciviousness.
Extreme wickedness. Law breaking.
Idolatry.
Law breaking.
Witchcraft.
Law breaking.
Hatred.
Law breaking.
Variance.
Law breaking. Emulations. Law breaking.
Wrath.
Law breaking.
Strife.
Law breaking.
Sedition.
Law breaking.
Heresy.
Law breaking.
Envying.
Law breaking.
Murder.
Law breaking.
Drunkenness.
Law breaking.
Reveling.
Law breaking.
And such like.
That's 17 laws. Huh? And such like, and all like them. Go ahead.
Of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in the time past.
Come on.
That they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yah.
So when we read Galatians 5:18, what law are you not under if you're led by the Spirit? It can't be saying you can do all those things that follow, because it just said you ain't getting into the kingdom. So what law are you not under? Wow, let the scripture speak. Let's go to Romans 7 real quick. Romans 7:22 through 25. Romans 7:22 to 25. Write this down, Biner. Write this down. And again, never let them one line you. Never let them one line you. When they one line you, they gonna get up out of that deal thinking that they got the right not to observe Sabbath and eat what they want and celebrate Christmas, because I'm led of the Spirit. You ain't led of the Most High Spirit. You led of a spirit, all right. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of error. You serve the Lord of flies. All right, come on, now let's get it.
For I delight in the law of Yahweh after the inward.
Now,
man.
Paul wrote Galatians and Romans, didn't he? So is he contradicting himself? He just said, I delight after the law of the Most High. After what? The inward man, after the Spirit. Okay, go ahead.
But I see another law in my members.
So there's another law? He said, trip off this. I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man, after the Spirit. But there is another law in my members. Come on.
Warring against the law of my mind.
Warring against the law of, we in Romans 7:22, sister. Let's go back to 22. Let's let her get there so she can read it. Because she asked the question. Put a 7, Bina, when you there, sister. Okay, you got it. Go back to Romans 7:22. Now, this is the same Paul that wrote that Galatians. He wrote Romans. Okay, come on. What does it say?
For I delight in the law of Yahweh after the inward man.
So he's saying he delight in the law of the Most High. Right? So he can't be talking about in Galatians 5:18, this is a law that you're not under. It must be a different type of law he's talking about. After the inward man that rules our spirit, right? Go ahead.
But I see another law in my members.
What other law is in your members or in your mind? Come on.
Warring against the law of my mind.
Warring against the law of my mind. What law is this? It got to be something that's against the law that he delight in. Right? Go ahead.
And bringing me into captivity to the law of sin.
The law of who?
Law of sin.
Because sin is a law if you keep it and follow it. That's if you are led of the Spirit of the Most High, you're not under the law of sin. You dig? And being that, and if you're not under the law of sin, guess what you ain't got to do? Go sacrifice no animals for the remission of your sins. You already had a sacrifice and you believe in, that's the Messiah. So you see, that's what it's talking about. It's not saying that you got the right. When Christians bring it up, they try to wiggle out the fact that they supposed to still be observing the Most High's commandments. That's why they go there. Galatians 5:18, they don't never keep reading, because if they kept reading, they'd have seen a whole 17 laws that were violated that will bar you from the kingdom. So that means you still can't be doing those, right? All right. Well, there's another law on your members. You feel me? In other words, you're tempted to do or you're tempted to do wrong all the time when you're striving to be right. Every person go through that. There's always another law there tempting you to go off, right? It's called the law of sin or the law of the flesh, works of the flesh, or the side of Satan. That's the law that you are not under if you're led by the Spirit. Okay? You got it, my sister? Hallelujah! She got it. You dig? And look, that's what we're here for. We're here to slow it down and break it down so then you could take the same understanding and guess what? Go gain a brother or sister. That's what this is about. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 23.
Law of
24.
sin we are no longer under. That's right. Come on.
O wretched man that I am.
He called himself wretched. Come on.
Who shall deliver me from the body of this death?
Who shall deliver me from the body of this death? Dang, come on.
I thank the Most High through Hamashiach Yahushua, our master.
Our master. Come on.
So then, with the mind, I myself serve the law of Yah.
So with my mind, you understand, when I'm operating the fruits of the Spirit, you dig? I'm serving the law of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
But with the flesh
and my carnal mind siding with Satan, what?
The law of sin.
So Paul just breaking down the very conflict and struggle that every man and woman on this earth go through every day. The struggle between doing right and doing wrong. You dig? But the thing about this whole lesson is you already been guaranteed the victory. You got the strategy, the weapons, you got the promised victory, and you got armor. That's the law you are not under if you are led by the Spirit. I pray you got some understanding on that. You dig? Let's give me one more just to put a nail in the coffin. Romans 6. All right. Romans 6, let's read 14 through 16. Romans 6, 14 through 16. Glad you got some understanding, my sisters. That's what we're here to do. The law of Yah we will serve. That's right. Not the law of sin. If you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. What law? The law of sin, the law of your flesh, the law to yourself, the side of Satan, the works of the devil. All these things are synonymous with the law that you are not under if you are led by the Spirit of the Most High. You feel me? And if that's not the truth, then why in Galatians 5, 19 through 22, it names 17 laws that if you are violating, or matter of fact, 17 sins, should I say, which means 17 laws have been broken, right? And if you are committing those, it says what? You ain't getting into the kingdom. So that law in verse 18 can't be talking about the law of the Most High. It must be talking about what? The law of sin. Law of sin. All right. That's what it is. All right. Last witness. We're going to close out. Matter of fact, we're going to pray out right at the time. Next prayer hour is at in 3 minutes. All right. Romans 6, 14 through 16. Same verbiage. Paul wrote this too. All right. Come on, Doc.
For sin shall not have dominion over you.
Sin shall not have rulership over you. Why? Because you're being led by the Spirit, right? Sin can't rule you then. The devil can't rule you. The flesh can't rule you. Come on.
For ye are not under the law.
We are not under the law. What law? The law of sin. The law of the devil. Come on.
But under grace.
But under grace, meaning mercy. You see? Same thing we was reading in Galatians, basically. The word grace is there now, right? Instead of being led by the Spirit. Grace is there, right? In which we have grace, we have mercy. All right. We're liberated sons of Yahweh. All right, come on now.
What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace?
So what you saying? We got a right to sin? Yeah, because that's somebody's going to ask that when they read Paul's writings. What you saying? Okay, we can sin then. We can transgress the law because we're not up under it. We're under grace. Right? Come on.
Yah forbid.
That means no. You don't got no right to violate the law of the Most High just because he gave us grace and mercy. You still got to stand up and walk straight. Right? Come on.
Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are,
right?
To whom ye obey.
You understand? Whoever you obey, you the servant to. All right? So either you obeying the Most High, you obeying Satan. Yeah, flesh. Right? Most High, spirit. Yeah. Come on.
Whether of sin unto death,
whether of sin or the devil unto death, come on,
or of obedience unto righteousness.
Or obedience, you dig? Dealing with the Most High in the spirit unto righteousness. All right? I pray you got some understanding, my sister. Look at it. Y'all forbid. You got it. You got it. All right, y'all. We about to pray on out. You dig? Once again, thank y'all for your prayers. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. I pray the Most High was glorified and you all were edified. You know what I'm saying? And bringing forth this word. You know what I'm saying? A lot of work to do out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay focused. Dig? Again, the liberated sons of Yahweh's spirit. Part 2. We got a part 3 coming. We got so many other scriptures we still got to hit. You know what I'm saying? But I like putting all the scriptures down and then we just take our time and go through it. You know what I'm saying? They actually help people better than trying to speed through them. Yeah, you read 25 scriptures and people got all questions. What good was that? It wasn't good at all. All right. So we about to pray on out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do it in the Hebrew. We're going to shut down. Abinu. Shabbat Shemayim. Yid Kadesh. Shimka. Tabo. Malkuteka. Ye I say. Ratzonka. Kabashamayim. Cain. Ba'aret. Etlakem. Kukenu. Tang Lanu. Hayom. Uslaklanu. Oh, Kataenu. Kamo. Shel so king. Gam. Anaknu. Lakotin. Lanu. Wa'al. Tabienu. Lide. Nisayon. Ki. Im. Kokzenu. Min hara. Kilaka. Hamamlaka. Wahabura. Wahati Faret. Laome. Olami. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. That's right, Yahoo. Long live the King of Kings. Long live the King of Kings. It was an honor getting on here chopping it up with y'all once again.
That's right.
Pray for us as we continue to pray for y'all. Y'all willing, y'all see us up on here tomorrow, going right back hard in the paint. You feel me? And let's get her done. You feel me? Love all y'all indeed in truth. You understand? Love Israel, man. Love your creator and love his people. We ain't got long to the fall of Babylon, y'all.
That's right.
Yes, sir.